And what's going on, people? Going to be starting out the stream here, making sure all the audio settings are correct. Last time it switched over to what it shouldn't have. All right, cool. So it's on the right thing. That's all I can ask for. Thanks, sweet baby Jesus. Hey, good seeing you back in the stream there, BTS. You got a good game in store, I believe, with the Hurricanes versus the Panthers. We'll go into the lines, and, minor switch here. McEachran in now. So I'll just go down 1 through 4. Aho centering. Excuse me. Aho centering Jarvis and Nason. Kokonyemi centering Fost and Martinuk. Staal centering Necas and Teravainen. And then Paul Stastny and centering McEachran and Jack Drury. The defensive pairs, Jacob Slavin with Brett Burns, Brady Shea with Brett Pesce, and goes to spare with Chatfield. Chatfield's looked pretty good in this series. I like what I've seen from him. And in net, this is kind of a surprising one. They went with Antti Ranta. I wonder if Freddie Anderson, either he's gassed or a little bit dinged up, because I thought he played spectacular in game 1. He made some huge saves. So maybe they just wanted to rest him. I mean, Ranta's not a massive downgrade by any stretch of the imagination, but in this postseason, Anderson has been the better goalie. But when Ranta can play at the top level of his game, he's a good quality goaltender. So I'm wondering if he's battling something. He has to be, right? Because he played phenomenal. So we'll go into, it likes to be difficult because I have a little bit close together. Florida Panthers. There we go. Oh, no. I meant to say Florida Panthers, damn it. On combos. Not LA Kings. Okay, Florida Panthers here. Pretty much a lot of the same here. Barkov centering Duclair and Verhaeghe. Bennett centering Tkachuk and Cousins. Lundell centering Listerainen and Reinhardt. Staal centering White and Lomberg. Lomberg was a really big difference maker, especially when it got into overtime. And, when you get further along in a series, it is going to be your third and fourth liners. They're going to have to come up big. They have the most legs just due to the lack of minutes on ice. He was flying out there, and he got the first overtime winner. And defensive pairings, we got Ekblad with Forsling, Montour with Staal, and Gudis with Mahura. So this is going to be pretty much the same all the way forward. And obviously the man, the myth, the legend, the $10 million man himself, Sergei Bobrovsky in net. So we'll see how things kind of shake out. I am kind of wondering why there was a change for Carolina in net. Maybe that was just to wake up the boys, possibly. But I was a little bit surprised with that move, if I'm not going to lie. A little bit surprised. Miscellaneous Silliness said 4 overtimes. Anderson needs to rest. Where's the video? Boo, let's go, Canes. All right, good to see you, man. Good to see you back in here. Back at the PNC Arena. I think the Canes are going to win tonight, man. Like, this series, oh, man, there was so many post hits and close saves. And by the way, anyone watching, that's first time watcher, I'm not a fan of either of these teams. I just predicted it to go 7. So I'm not rooting in specific for either team, but Carolina are beasts in their own house, and I'm expecting a beast performance. They're going to start out strong, switch with the goaltender. That's going to be interesting to see. Look at this. This crowd is rocking, man. These rally, man. These rallying. They show up for the Canes, man. With the intro, Rotten leading the way. Yeah, 7 games for sure. That's kind of my prediction as well. That's crazy. So, all right. So I kind of want you guys' opinion, BTS, miscellaneous. What are you thinking about this game? What did you think about Ranta being put in net for game 2 for the Hurricanes? Let's have a little bit of conversation here. I'll just kind of start off, I guess. I was very surprised due to how well Anderson has played. He has been phenomenal in this postseason. Look at that. 933 saves and a 1.79 goals against average and an 8-1 record. This guy's been insane at home in the postseason. BTS says, I got his jersey. He's one of my favorite King goalies. Best decision ever. So you're a big Ranta fan, which, hey, I'm not going to knock. I think Ranta was a little underappreciated when he was in other stops, like especially Phoenix. Phoenix, he was absolutely monster when he was healthy. By the way, can you guys hear that in the background? Is it too loud? I'll just shut it off if it is. Oh, you met? Man, well, that's pretty cool. So you met Ranta. So that makes sense for you to have a kind of a big affiliation for him. Usually when you meet the players, it's like, yeah, kind of rooting for him. That's kind of Ranta. Ranta can be very up and down. You know what? Turn that off. So it's not as ass for you guys. I like being cold. I run a little hot. Yeah, that's why I think with Ranta, he'll either get really good game or he'll be up and down. It's just kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it's what's that? Go Canes. Yeah, I love the passion, man. I'd agree with that. I would agree with that. So it's been really good hockey all the way around. Um, I think some players get enamored. I mean, fans get enamored with a certain goalie, but Rafa's got quality to him, man. It's just always been a health thing with him. So Bobrovsky, 11 games played, 8-2 record, 2.43 goals against average, and a 927 save percentage. That's spectacular. Look at Ranta's here. 3-2, 2.59 goals against average, and 906 save percentage. Yeah, because he was the guy who started off. I think Rod the Bod wanted to give Ranta a break. I don't think that's a terrible idea. Just different. Trying to refresh this. Once this puck drops. Well, except the young kid you got. Except the young kid. He's pretty good. I think he'll be a really good starter. So puck drop here. Carolina gathers in their own zone. Going to the floor to break it in. Slavin here on the forecheck. Bennett up around. And, ooh, good keep there by the Carolina defenseman. Martinook here. That was a good play. Wow, fast. Shoot this. I expect. Oh, just missed him on the breakaway. Just missed Cousins on the breakaway there. Good play there by Ranta. And Slavin will take a little bit of time here. Gather it behind his net. I might have a guest come halfway through. I'm not sure. I'm actually going to message him through. He's going to be getting off work. So, unfortunately, most likely will just mainly be me for most of this stream. For Hagee here on the forecheck. Good play. And, not out. Still in the Carolina zone here on the left half wall. Duclair, he almost hit him beautifully. Hit Barkov beautifully there. Excuse me. For Hagee, grabs the puck at his blue line. Duclair will dump it into the Carolina end. Come on, man. Why is this not? Hold on. This being's a little. There we go. Oh, good save. Oh, Sheffield scores that. That's a good start for the Canes. 1-0 Carolina. Wow, that was a good start right there. 18-17 in the first period. Just got to get shots on net, boys. Oh, was that a tip? Yeah, that was off Sheffield. That's crazy. That was a great redirect right there. Well, my stream's actually, I'm going to try to not look at that. Move the little rink to the side. I don't see it. I can see the chat. Can't see that. So it's actually be kind of nice to do this. Good start there for the Carolina Hurricanes. Chatfield here in the defensive end, throwing it up. Oh, cannot get it out. White over there. Oh, off the crossbar. Staal got off the crossbar there. And we're starting. I mean, these boys played 7 periods. They're starting off with some good energy. Can't get too mad at that. Panthers will gather here in their defensive own. Forsling over to Ekblad. Ekblad back to Forsling. Forsling up to Tkachuk. Got across the red line up to Bennett, and he'll lose it. Good play there by Slavin, but Forsling will keep it in. Shot on net, and it's a goal. What a play there. Great keep in there by Forsling, getting pucks on net. Boy, like, what is going on, boys? 17-16. Like, what is going on with this series? That's look at this cut. Ooh. It was like a knuckle puck. Oh, that sucks for Ronta because, like, when you're expecting a fast, oh man, that's rough. Wow. When we get to commercial, I'll restart the stream because I think I'm a little bit further behind than usual. Oh, they're going upstairs. They're reviewing this, huh? Oh, okay. Offside challenge. Smart. Was he in? Oh, that's off. Yeah, that's offside. No. 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 That's offside. No, that's no goal. That goal is going to be reversed. Good challenge there by Brindamore. There's no way. Yeah. Actually, while they're doing this review, that's clearly offside. I'm going to actually restart my stream, refresh this page so it's kind of up to date. So I can do the. No, that's yeah. Guys, let's not make a rocket science here. Honestly, these comments like, come on, boy, that's clearly offside. He's ahead of the puck. You can't enter this. You can't enter the ahead of the puck in the offensive zone. That's no goal. Yeah. No goal. That's big. But the bounce back from Florida you're seeing is good. Still very early in this game. Only it's like less than 3 minutes. We've had, theoretically 2 goals. Ooh, now I can actually expand this a bit more. So that's a big one. Now, there's a lot of good teams here in the last of the playoffs here. All these teams are going to be close. I think all series, whoever goes the East and West, that's going to be a fight too. Carolina flips it, and that's way offside. Was that a high stick? So John Chatfield got my favorite haircut in the whole series. Man's got that flow. And up around here, Barkov here on the forecheck to clear with him. Up the boards, Carolina. Carolina will dump it all the way around, forcing in on it. Staal throw it back. Teravainen back to the point. Point shot. Big save. Well, I mean, good save there by Bobrovsky. Good big, good save. It was a good save. Not a big save. It was a good save. I think both teams are. I think it's going to be a crazy for both teams. Whoever East and West. I actually think whoever comes out the East will probably win, but I'll have to kind of evaluate each team like matchup wise. Reinhardt had down low, Carolina end. It's Ryan in here, going to help. Trying to get something going here offensively, Lundell. Throws it towards the net, doesn't get through. And that's chopped out of play, but that's delay a game. It all comes down to matchups, honestly. I'll have to evaluate who can have East and the West. I think either team in either conference. That is such a bad play there. It's unfortunate. It's off draw. Carolina wins it. Brett Burns gets it, and he will dump it. Oh, try to dump it out. Doesn't get it. Jordan Staal here. Carolina be pretty good on the penalty kill here. Good shot there by Staal, saved by Bobrovsky. Tkachuk here. Tkachuk trying to get on Burns. And weren't able to get it out of first, but eventually do dump it down. Montour gathering the puck here. I actually got a hot take about the Wild. I actually think they. Ooh, that was way offside. Oh, shoots it on net. Ooh, Bobrovsky doesn't get that clean. I mean, whose power play is this? Florida here. Let's see. Minor. Too fancy, too cute. Nice calm play there by Carolina. A couple more seconds off the clock. 55 seconds left here on the power play. Panthers haven't really established anything in the end. Carolina is very difficult. I love their blue line defense, man. They're really good at the blue line. Ekblad here at the point. Over to Montour. Montour gathering it. All right. See if they can calm down. Verhaeghe here on the half wall. Verhaeghe throws it down low. Tkachuk. Ekblad will poke this down to Tkachuk. And good dump again. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Staal. Oh, what a pass by Staal. Good two. Wow, that was a filthy sauce by Staal to Martinook. That was an absolute, that was a beauty. That was a beautiful pass. Great saves. Great saves, man. Man, Martinook, he's got to want to have that back. Staal just put that right on his stick. What a hell. What a hell of a pass. Well, Charlie, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. You see you around. I like seeing new people in the stream. I make sure to interact with the chat throughout the whole of it. So, well, Carolina getting good. Carolina having an abbreviated power play in Florida's end. So that was a terrible power play for the Panthers. You got to see a little bit more if you're a Panthers fan, but you know, Carolina makes it very difficult to enter the zone. And what a good save there. Sassy got a shot on net. Thought they were going to get the rebound. White up to Lomberg. White back up. Staal will get it up out of the zone. Carolina going for a change. Stastny will pass it here. Over to Slavin. Slavin will throw it back across here to Burns. Burns throwing it up. Ekblad gathers it. He's got one on him, just out of reach. Panthers looking pretty sloppy here. Carolina's making them work for it. Very good at the blue line, making life very difficult. Back to the point here, Burns. Good shot there by Bobrovsky. And this Panthers cannot get a clean breakout. Reinhardt loses it. Flat at the point, or blue line, I should say. Aho here coming in. Hits Bobrovsky right in the head. All right, so I'm liking what I'm seeing here from Carolina. That penalty kill was beautiful. They gave them nothing. Didn't allow them to have any possession in their own the defensive end for Carolina, and seemed like they were on the power play for a few points throughout that whole scrum. But yeah, Carolina's playing absolutely terrific. Um, Cowboy, I'll actually say this year, I thought your team, the Wild, made a mistake when they put in Fleury. I think they just rolled Gustafson. Does that win you the series? Maybe, maybe not, but it didn't really make sense when they put Fleury in my opinion. If Gustafson was doing so well, I think that took the rhythm away. I could be wrong. Maybe they don't win that series. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it doesn't even matter. But I just didn't agree with that decision. Going away from a guy that was playing really good throughout the whole season and got you there. I mean, that guy blew everyone's expectations out of the water. So BTS, I'll ask you. Actually, I'll ask everybody here. Who has impressed you the most thus far in this game? I mean, anyone sticking out for you, Carolina wise or Florida Panther wise? So all-time postseason leaders, Aho already has the lead. That's crazy. 58 points. Yeah, it's definitely been domination for Carolina. Duclair here gathers it, skating it up, dumped it off to Verhaeghe, but nothing there. Oh, Staal throws him there on the boards. The Mark Staal. I got to make sure to say the first name too with these boys. Montour here in pursuit. Duclair. Oops, Staal. Oh, and eventually found out. Pesci's like low in that zone when he took that shot. So offensive draw here for the Carolina Hurricanes. Okaniemi gets chased. Martinook will be taking the dot here. Be on the dot here. And Carolina gets possession. Oh, beautiful feed there. Wow. Okaniemi had a beautiful spin feed. Didn't get clean. Or I should say guy couldn't contain it clean. Gudas here. Battling against the wall with Cousins. And this is Carolina definitely going on the power play there. 13-1 shots on goal. This is what I was kind of expecting, a good bounce back by Carolina after losing that game. Yeah, you can't do that, bud. So Florida will. Oh, great keep by Burns. That was a fantastic keep. Jarvis throws it over here. Slap shot by Burns. And block shot. Yeah, the Carolina power play's not been amazing, but they did pretty decent last game, right? So they could always heat up. That was such a good play by Burns, man. My man definitely works on that hand eye. Best one of the best beards in the game. I respect it. Respect it. And Carolina will get possession here. Burns over here. Cross. Working on the outside. Back to Burns at the top of the point. Across to Jarvis. And just missed the net. I thought maybe Bob got a piece of that. Point shot there by Burns. Wide. Jarvis working on the half wall, left half wall. Oh, back to the point here. Burns shoots. Traffic in front. That was a good shot. Necas here, back to the point. Back to Burns. Burns back to Necas. Necas working here. Right half wall. Necas down low below the goal line. And good play there by Gudas. Reinhart will just get it past him. 48 seconds left here on the Carolina power play. This has been a dominant first period for the Carolina Hurricanes, man. And Gudas chopped off one somebody and offensive face-off for the Carolina Hurricanes on the power play. Did Bob get a piece of that? Nope, just missed. Carolina win here. Ghost here. Drury all the way around. Okaniemi. Good stick there by Staal, Mark Staal. Goes to spear at the point. Feeds over here to Drury. Oh, good save. Good blocker save there on Drury. Big one-timer save there. That was a great one-timer save on Kokonyemi. Man, full strength now, even. Lundell here on fast, on fast. And they just get it out. Sam Bennett with some fresh legs. He's in pursuit of Ghost Despair. Cousins in front. Man, Brady Shave Comet down up the wall here. Staal will, and that's offside. 9:28 here in the first. But a good tempo. Been a good tempo. Can't complain. Well, I mean, if you're a Panther fan, you can complain. To be fair, it's not been a great period for the Panthers, but Carolina's had that bounce back. I thought they would, especially after that big game one loss. How many moments can you? I can give a lot of moments. Say thank you to everyone that's popping in, though. Appreciate it. Good viewers, a lot of viewers here. Oh God, if this goes to 4 overtime, man, I'm like, you'll see me pull up the hammock and sleep on stream. Yeah, it's not like Ronto's a bad goalie, but Florida's got to get something established here. I mean, Carolina's just been making them. One other question: why are the Canes so underrated? And as you said, do you think defensive play? But I don't think that's it. It has to be people don't want to see us as good or something. Um, I think some market bias. Duclair feeds Montour. Wow, that was a good try there. Misses the net. I think of it. Some of it could be market bias. If I'm being honest with you, like Raleigh. I mean, it's not like it's an entertainment hub, really. There could be some of that into it. You guys don't really have. I mean, Aho's a good player, a star player, but you don't have like a McDavid, and you're not in New York, and you're not in like these bigger original six markets that could play into it. Um, and I mean, I broke down what the forward core. I'll just put it this way. Do you know that four forwards, the core four Toronto makes more than all of Carolina's forward core? So you guys don't have that huge contract guy either, really. So I mean, you guys have some decent sized contracts, but I mean, ESPN. Let me be honest with you, hockey coverage is trash. So I don't think you're missing much. I think like some of the best content I get with hockey is through like guys like the hockey guy and other YouTubers that actually cover every team because you got to respect every team because it gets unless you're in a bigger market, like you usually get looked down upon. That's just how it is. Imagine being Jesus. Oh, Longberg here on the forecheck. Longberg working on the half wall, back to the point, and that's just a pop. That's a can of corn. Longberg keeps it in, and Staal. Nope, can't keep it. But yeah, I think if it's in a big market, you'll get more support. I mean, we see that in pretty much every other sport, though, right? Like the small basketball stuff. Um, yeah, pretty much any sport, even like the NFL. If you're not in like a huge city or you didn't build a winner, nobody talks to you. And I'm not saying that Carolina's not a winner. I'm saying like a championship, like a multiple championship type team. Because even when you win championships, it don't fucking matter to some people. Oh, good reader. Oh, good shot there. All right, we got something going here for the Panthers, Cousins. This has been all freaking Carolina. At the point, Bennett's fired. My man, how did he miss the net? Yo, Kachuk here battling down low with the burn. Oh no, my apologies. Chuck, that might be a penalty, all right. Yo, cat, no hate, but we don't pay 19 million to a player, so we. No, I'm not saying that's not my take. I'm saying I'm just trying to rationalize it because we all know like big money contracts people get enamored with. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that. I think the way Carolina has built their team smart. Great play to Montour. Amazing save there by Rana. Aranta Montour here at the point. Now you're starting to see a surge here from Florida. Good save. That was a fantastic save there. Great save. No, that's not my belief though, BTS. I respect Carolina and what they've built over the last few years. I've said that in a lot of videos. What Rob Brindamore and the boys have done, and they have gotten their good players on favorable contracts. And if you want to be competitive for a very long time, that's what you have to do. That is what you have to do. Vegas needs to. Like Aho. When is the last time you said he's good or even thought about Aho? I mean, I kind of mentioned him in my videos. He's a star. I mean, the guy is very good. I'm not refuting that. I've mentioned he's a very good hockey player. What is he, 6'1", 6 foot. He's got a good shot, good playmaking abilities, right around. He's a very good player. He's a star in the league. You're a very big Canes fan. So like when I talk about teams, I more break down each game. Yeah, and JJ, that's kind of my take on Aho. Like he's just that tier below that superstar, like that McKinnon and McDavid, right? He's just a tier below. And that's no knock. Like Keeps up this type of career, that's a hockey Hall of Famer. That's not a knock. Like, those guys are generational talents. This guy's a star in his own right. And, ooh, so Aho's a fantastic player. Well, he made. Look at this. Ooh, oh, you could score something. Good pass there. Look at this. Great. Ooh, good little blocker. Draisaitl. Yeah, I mean Draisaitl's that guy too. But just remember though, I mean, would you rather be considered a superstar? Would you rather be a superstar on a team that can't get it done like McDavid, or would you rather be a great star that will be a Hall of Famer that goes on a competitive team that could win a championship or two? I mean, I think anyone would say they want to be rather win a chip. If Vegas went to Vegas, would he probably get more coverage? Yeah. If Aho was in a different market, I'm not going to disagree with that. He's in Raleigh right now, but you know, you're never going to get unless you're a New York Ranger or a um in like one of these bigger markets like Chicago or Boston or whatever. Oh, that was okay. There we go. Montour throwing it up. Serena all the way around. Lundell misses the puck. Reinhardt here on the forecheck. Ghost is spare. Oh, that was a smart play there by Ghost. Florida keeps it in. Lundell shoots it on net. Oh, Listerine had a good chance there. Where's the puck? This camera sucks. I mean, if I'm going to say my favorite, like it's not necessarily a talent thing. I love Jordan Staal's game. I mean, I could talk hours and hours about how proficient he is. A good keep in there by Longberg. Down low here to Eric Staal. I think Jordan Staal is actually like when you characterize him as a third or possibly second line center, people think that's a knock. But that guy's puck possession, how strong he is, and how much of a load he's to play against. That's talented. Oh, he nipped that. Oh, he nipped that. Carolina's been beaten off the brakes. Wow. That was a great shot down the slot, Drury. That's why they put him in the lineup today. Yeah, Panthers are not playing great. They look like a team that's like kind of coasting. I wouldn't even say coasting. I think Carolina just played really good. Yeah, that's just over the glove. I'm not going to really blame Bobrovsky. Let him by the hash marks, puck on edge. It's tough to read. And Drury just like nip. Great play. Great goal. Oh, offside. Was that offside? Oh no. Oh, this thing's doing what it did last night. No, he's not. Wow. Wow, no goal. These challenges have worked. Oh my god. Just like a flirt. What is this game right now, guys? This is crazy. 1-0. All right. 21 shots to 4. Carolina has been the more dominant team. Wow. Turn that off. So, let's see if the Panthers can respond here. Actually, a good buddy of mine, Cowboys from Rapid City. All right, Carolina here, down the offensive end. Oh, nope. Is it just me or has the cam work been kind of shitty? Ekblad around. Chuck here on the forecheck going for a swing, I guess. Sam Bennett. I want to go to a Rapid City Rush game. Me and my co-hosts are going to, when we get to a certain point, want to go to every single rink for a professional team in America. That would take a few years, but that's what we want to do. Ekblad here, coming in. Throws it to Duclair, and Ronta's looking behind him. Oh, big save by Ronta. Not been heavily tested, but he's made some big saves when they have come in. Oh, the Penguins? It's just weird. Like, I've watched the games in Raleigh, and the camera work hasn't been... It just feels like the camera work today is not great. I don't know if that's just me, or... Oh, JJ, I don't... Oh, shoot. Oh, we're talking to each other. Okay. I was going to say, 'cause I live in Mass. So, high flip out. Montour will gather it. Throw it to left side. Staal will gather it and throw it down. Bobrovsky has really kept the Panthers in this game. So, Carolina here. Oh, Teravainen. I think Teravainen should just took that shot there, in my opinion. So, 2:24 here in the first. Burns. And Bobrovsky will cover it. So you used to live by Rapid City, eh? Well, my buddy, he didn't live in Rapid City because I know Rapid City in parts ain't great, but he lived just like, I think north of it. I think north. I'm not sure. I'd have to ask him. I'm actually going to give him a call in intermission. And Carolina here. Aho on the forecheck. Reinhardt throws it up here. And Maher will throw it up. Mr. Rhino will be chasing Chatfield. My favorite hairdo in the league. Gudis will throw it back down. Lundell. Reinhardt here on the forecheck. Minute 40 here in the first. Could get an odd man rush going here. Oh, great poke there. Great poke there by Mahura. Reinhardt getting pushed over the boards for a change, I guess. And scoring chance is only 7-5, though. That's kind of crazy. Kokanyemi here. Oh, throws it back to the point. One-timer block. Sam Bennett will be in pursuit. I appreciate you popping in, Mike Kelly. Ekblad here, point shot, low. Oh. Forsling will gather it. 40 seconds here in the first period. Tkachuk. Chuck over to Cousins. Cousins will dump it in. Barkov here. He'll win the race. 3 guys on him. Point. He'll keep it in. Duclair working here. Half wall cross. Staal throws a shot. Good save there by Ranta. Five seconds. Montour. Big save. 100-mile-per-hour slapper there. Oh, could have tied it there. Awesome period. Awesome period for the Carolina Hurricanes. They dominated. The Florida Panthers. That was not even close. That was not a close period. And let me no, stop playing this video. I don't feel like I'll freeze frame it on Rod the Bod. Don't feel like getting my copyright strike again. So 20 to 8 shots on goal. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Florida a little bit better on the dot, 55% to 46. Both have 3 block shots, 3 takeaways by Carolina, one giveaway by Carolina, 2 giveaways by Florida. And Hurricanes are out hitting Florida 14 to 10. Okay. Yeah, Florida's got to come back with a little bit better energy for the next one. Let me see. You're 20 seconds ahead of me? Okay. Yeah, I can't fix that because I stream this like on TNT, like the website. So there's always gonna be that like longer delay. Excuse me. So can you rank the NHL arenas? That would be another good idea, another good video idea. I'd love to go in person before I do that though, because I feel like, how do I put this? I feel like I don't know if I could do it justice if I didn't go in person. But that'd be hard to do. I couldn't do that in a single year with work and all that stuff, but that'd be kind of fun. I should look into it. That'd actually be a good idea. I'll write that down too. Because I have seen videos on that, but I could give it my own take. What is? I hear a car alarm going off. Canes are the best fan base, trust me. Well, if I'm gonna say the best rink. Best rink I've been to was the Garden, but that's about it. JJ. They played good. They got that big old overtime win pretty early. Brett Howden banked that off Ottinger and in. That was a pretty big win, I'm not going to lie. And why their locker room smells. Y'all savages. Y'all savages. Let's see here. Let me actually give my boy a call. Give Chief a call. See what he's at.
What's up, brother?
What's going on, brother? You free?
I'm at work still, brother.
Damn it. What time are you getting out?
Hopefully in about 35 minutes.
You want to come join me on the stream when you're good to go?
Yeah, I can do that.
Word, man. All right, sweet, man. That sounds good, bud. We actually have some people in from your neck of the woods in the chat. South Dakota, North Dakota.
Oh, fellow countrymen.
Fellow countrymen, you know. So, but all right, man. I appreciate it. I won't keep you at work. Just give me a call.
Good, brother.
Do you want me to send you the link through Facebook again?
Yeah, do that.
Okay, I'll send you the just text me when you're good to go, and I'll send you the link.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks, buddy.
Peace.
So my buddy will be joining here He was here on the stream little bit ago. What was he? He was on the Toronto, Florida one, Game 5, I believe he showed up. So, the best U.S. state. I'm going to be biased, so it's going to be hard. But I would probably say, if I was, there's so many different factors into it, and I want to go into a certain area because I don't like bringing anything else outside of hockey into it. But if I'm just gonna say, like, for like scenery and stuff like that, Maine can be pretty nice, but Rhode Island's good. But if I was gonna say down south, I wouldn't live down in Florida. It's too flat. I've been to Florida quite a bit. Not a big fan of Florida. Living there. And if I was gonna live out west, probably either Montana. Actually, funny enough, I thought about Minnesota, but we'll see. Some pretty good little spots, destinations. I'll be right back, guys. I got to make a quick pit stop, so I'll be right back. Get some. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to take a bathroom break. All right, let's see here. All right, let me see what else we got. Let's see what news around the league. Like, I feel like I covered that already. I'm not gonna do it again. Like something tangibly that's interesting. I could go to some freaking gossip groups, but that's so boring. So boring. But I'm gonna do it. Actually, you know what? I don't know how well this will go over. So I apologize in advance. But I'll definitely link the person I'll do this with though. Let's do a little reaction to other people's content. Something different here. Just kind of change it up. Kind of something for intermission. Let's go here. Let me plug something in here. Let's see. Why is this being weird? No, I'm not going to do... Keeps popping up political stuff. I'm not going to react to political stuff. Oh, whoa. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wow. What is going on here? Hold on. Apologize, guys. I kind of want to find... I'm trying to find the Joe Vanello, like, stomping on Nita. Like, was it Niederreiter? Where was that? I'm trying to find a video of that. I'm just seeing a bunch of commenters on it. Hold on. Let me see if... Wait a minute. Let's... Wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoa. We're watching that. Hold on a second, boys. Hold on a second. We're watching that. That's crazy. Wait a minute. 235? Alright. I apologize. The stream got a little bit off because I was trying to find the clips of it. What's going on, Felony? Appreciate you popping in. No. We're not doing politics on this channel. I ain't doing that shit. I'm good. Nope. Not doing that. Not doing that here. Let's see. All right. Watch this. This is Valeno from Canada on Niederreiter from Switzerland.
No,
Look at him.
This.
Right there.
Dude, like, what are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you?
That is beyond dirty.
Why would you do that?
Egregiously awful when you know exactly what you're doing.
Dude, he deserves to get punched in the
I'm
mouth.
sorry, well, you're lucky.
Wait a minute, dude. What the fuck?
Oh my, like that is
Hold
that's
on.
beyond dirty.
Hold on.
This kick right here is the one that.
Look at this. Locked up board battle. That's fine.
No, not that. This.
Right there.
Dude, you're
Oh
like,
my-
you're trying to. What? You have blades on your feet. What are you doing? What is this? They make this 1080p so it don't look like a fucking muffin, right? Again, like, what was his thought? What was his mental thought process? Battling on the boards, that's fine.
Here's the one that.
But I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna,
Right there.
like, what are you stomping on the dude for?
Oh
That's a
my-
joke.
Like that is.
Valeno's a joke,
dirty.
dude.
That is
What a fucking clown.
egregiously awful when you know exactly what you're doing. I'm sorry, Joe Valeno.
I wish Niederreiter could just
lucky that's
smoke
all the
him.
reaction you got.
What a fucking clown. Like, dude, that has the potential to fucking really
This
fucking
kick right
hurt
here is
somebody,
the one
dude.
that-
Your board battle, that's fine, dude. Like what does this do? What does stomping on a guy do?
Right there.
God forbid, where the on your shin pads, if he hit like he missed and he hit where the fucking there's a little less padding and could have sliced him open.
Oh my.
What a
that
fucking
is-
idiot.
That is beyond dirty.
What a fucking idiot. Wow. Hold on, I'll keep replaying, and I apologize. It's kind of hard. I'll let this play so the thing goes away. And actually, let me slow it down. I'll go like. Actually, if I'm gonna do that, I probably should. Yeah.
This kick right here is the one that.
Look at this. Look at him stomp.
This.
Right there.
What is he doing?
Oh my, like that is.
I like how
that is
it sounds like they're
beyond
freaking
dirty.
drunk.
That is. This kick right here.
Look at that. It's just board fight. That's fine.
No, not that. This.
Just stomp like, dude. That is how you get your teeth
Like,
knocked out.
That is beyond dirt.
That's crazy. That guy. That's a joke. That's crazy. I mean, I think there's a difference between being dirty in the aspect, maybe you get a little extra shoving after the whistle. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm clean. I would get involved in physical after the play. I mean, there's chirping as well. Being dirty. That is just despicable. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Like, that's potentially really fucking hurting somebody.
No, not that. This.
Right.
What does that accomplish right there? Is that going to free the puck? And the funniest part is it didn't free the puck, didn't do anything. You know, his skate blade goes a little bit further down. You know, you could fucking slice him open like a goddamn fish. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know what the fucking... That guy's a fucking clown. Valeno, I believe, yeah. What a fucking clown. That's crazy. Yeah, I just game's resuming. I just felt like, covering that. I'll probably clip that, but what an absolute clown. What a fucking clown. Wow. Fucking loser. There's no need to go that level. So, of course, I'd have commercials. Appreciate you letting me know.
Oh, it's about to get hot in here.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Are you ready to see a picture upper?
I'm not going to blame all Canadians because there's a lot of really good Canadian guys that I know that would never do some scumbag stuff like that. Here we go. I had to restart the stream, boys. Well, not the stream, but yeah, the stream for TNT. Yeah, because you're Russian, right? All right. My apologies on that. The stream kind of went a little wonky there. I actually think that I'm definitely not going to blame all countries. I think when it kind of comes down to it, it's just individuals that are fucking idiots. It's just crazy. Still can't get over that. Like, that could have gone so south. Thank God it didn't. I wouldn't say the Devils are bad, Cowboy. I think they have a young team. And I thought they were just on the rise a little bit too early. I mean, a year or two out, I think another year or two, man, we're looking at them at probably, either representing the Eastern Conference or going to Eastern Conference Finals for a few years in a row. They got the nice young talent. Oh, Martinook almost had that. No, there's a lot of really good Canadian hockey players. Like Bergeron's one that stands out to me. Funny enough, Marchand in person I've met, really, really good dude, and does a lot locally in the Boston area. So can't even hate him. Such a good dude, and kind of a troll on the ice, but a good person. Off of it, Forsling here throws it up, off of Listerainen. Forecheck here. Pesci here battling. Chatfield trying to get the puck. Listerainen with Lundell. We got 3 players behind the net trying to get something going. A little cycle here. Reinhardt joins in with Lundell. Come on, move it, boys. Move it. Oh, and Mahura, that was a bad play by Mahura. And Gudis will wrap it hard around. And Lundell will chop it here. Cross to spare. Ghost is just whirling and whirling. Throws it up here to Aho. Aho coming in with speed, curling. Drops it off. Shoot just misses here. Shot just misses. I mean, JJ, I don't think they're that far off, man. They got a lot of young talent, and a lot of it depends on how guys like on the D-core develop, like Luke Shen and stuff of that nature, and then Akira Schmidt, if he can keep going along on his path, I mean, you could see them easily contending. You know, they have a lot of good young players, and that will only get better with time. So it's a few years out. Like 3 years can change a lot. That's a lot. That's a long term in someone's, that's a few years in somebody. 3 to 4 years. I'm not saying next year they're going to be cup contenders, but I think next year they could get to the second round and further. It just also depends on what they do with that roster. If they change anything, add somebody. But I don't think they need to add. They just need to kind of let the guys develop. I like what they've done in New Jersey. I really do. Barkov behind net. Ooh, try to hit Ekblad. Ekblad, and a little miscommunication there between him and, was that Cousins? And this is going to be icing. I agree, Peter. I definitely agree with you on that. I definitely agree with you. There's never a guarantee. I mean, people said Boston, was a guarantee to win the cup, and it's never a sure thing. Bennett here on the draw. He wins it. That's fine. Mahura here at the point. Ooh, good save there by Ranta. Florida's having a better period this one. Gudis up, and he misses Cousins there. Tkachuk. Oh, Bennett here in pursuit. Bennett. Oh, is that good save? That was a good play.
And let's go back to game one. Watch this. These are 3 face-offs right in a row. Face-off win, use an escape. Face-off win. Recovery. 3 straight face-offs.
I think with the Devils, it's just going to take a little bit of time. A little bit of time. And plus, people can also disagree, though, right? We can all have different perspectives on certain teams and see if they're going to win. I'm fine with people either agreeing, disagreeing. Oh, is that a... nope, no trip. That was clean. Ghost here. And Jarvis almost trying to get it. So Barkov wins. Oh, Barkov on the draw here. He's thrown out for Hagee on Aho, favorable for Aho, and Carolina gets the draw. Chatfield and Aho, a little bit of miscommunication there for Hagee here. Ooh, that was a good little feed there to Barkov, but shot blocked. That was a good stick there by Ghost. Barkov here at the point. I mean, at the point wins it. Oh, Barkov with this. Oh, he couldn't get a shot off. Big boy. And that's a weird bounce. Carolina going back on the power play, huh? What did he do? Let me see. Oh, you can't do that with your free hand. Is it that where he grabbed him with his paw? I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's a pen. I mean, I guess. Oh. Florida. Trying to get it out here. Necas, cross to Jarvis. Just keeps it in. That's a good keep. Oh, that would have been a beautiful tic-tac-toe. And it's dumped out by the Panthers. That was a bad penalty by Barkov. 1:30 left here on the power play. Aho coming in with some speed. Dumps it off here to Jarvis. Jarvis carrying it in. Down low. Throws it back to the point. Burns over here. Nason here. Oh, good stick there by Gudis. And now it's battling, and they finally clear it. Burns with a minute left here in the power play. Oh, miscommunication there. Oh, that could have been very bad. And good dump all the way down. 45 seconds left here. And Ghost. Oh, good stick there by Staal. Bobrovsky stops it. Hard wrap around. Foss keeps it in. But eventually the Panthers will clear it. Ghost coming up. Drop pass here. Mark Staal throwing his weight around here. Brady Shea. Or Foss, I apologize. Shea, why the fuck am I thinking? Foss. Foss on the half wall. Stastny, ooh, he's dancing. Nope. Kotkaniemi, half wall. Oh, Stastny was trying to like do a nice little. Oh, big save there by Bobrovsky. Tkachuk to Bennett. Bennett flips it in. Chuck will be in pursuit. Throw on the net. Oh my God, what a finish. What a finish by Barkov. Wow. Yo, Peter, you're ahead of us, man, by quite a bit. Holy crap. What a play. He got Ranta on that. That was a hell of a play by Barkov. He's got some good hands, man. Fantastic finish. You can't blame Ranta on that. Dude almost even tried to get that. 1-1. It's a good second period by the Panthers. They're having a good little comeback. This is what they needed. Hopefully Barkov can't take any more weird penalties. And that is out of play. 12-10 here in the second. Wait, I didn't curse, did I? I didn't curse, what? So we're going to commercial.
Each of us comes with a different story. A different way
Oh, man.
of looking at the world. In the Air Force, that's how we're able to defend this country.
So I can tell, okay.
Not because we see complex threats the same way, but because we don't.
So this is the thing. This is my take on the Devils that nobody asked for.
We'll make all the difference.
Very,
I'm General C.
very young team. And it's just going to take a little bit of time. But I like the prospects they already have in the system. I'm actually kind of working on a video going through each team's prospect pool. I'm going to have to... I've been doing research for it. But like scouting profiles and stuff like that, it'll be released after the playoffs. Because it's just I don't have enough time between the playoff stuff and other videos down to keeping up with things to keep over with it. But I'll chop away with it. I'm hoping it's... Maybe I could get it done within the next couple of weeks. But I want to do a video on each individual farm system and kind of go through there. And what I've seen thus far with the Devils, I had to maybe pull up my Microsoft Word document. They actually have a pretty good depth down low. I'd have to find it. I don't want to fuck this stream up though. But yeah. What's that? I hate the cat. Let me see. Bro, the defense isn't as good as the Canes or the PP. What, the Vegas? Vegas got some big boys. Now, if it's Carolina versus Dallas, call me crazy. I think that would be the better matchup. I think if it was Carolina versus Dallas, that would be in favor of the Canes. Now, Carolina versus Vegas, just due to the way that team is structured off the top of my noggin, like Haig and Whitecloud is third pairing D-men are one of the better considered one of the best third pairing defensemen in the league. There's some quality depth there, man. I think that would be a hell of a series. I'd have to really think on that, though. I think the teams that come out of the East will probably win, though, whether it be Florida or Carolina. But I think Carolina would match up more favorably against Dallas, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Oh, Burns. Oh. Nature's curling. Trying to find Kotkaniemi. Over to Burns. And Jordan Staal, the big boy with the big screen. Burns at the point. Block shot. All right. 11:35 here in the second period. Barkov throws it up here to Duclair. Duclair going to throw it. Oop. Good play there by Necas, dude. Oh, terrible play there by Bob. Tkachuk here. Brady Shea across to Aho. Aho throws it across. Good stick there by Tkachuk. Great save there by Bob. Another block shot. Mark Staal below. Back to the point. And Tkachuk don't got a stick. So we got essentially a 5-on-4. And line change here for Florida. Carolina trying to catch him on a line change, but they don't get a clear entry. Ryan here. Brady Shea. Oh, Florida will win that puck race. Reinhart. He's dancing. He's dancing. Throws it down low. Lundell. Curling. Up. Drop pass here. Off Blackblad with a good block shot. Oh, good keep there by Lundell. Oh, hey, I'll send you the email here in a second, the intermission. I would love some advice and some help. I would definitely love that. If not to impose, I would definitely give you credit and all that too. Was that a good friend of mine, Rose? She helped me with the prospect videos. So I went through some stuff, she went through some stuff, and it helps to have more information to pull from if that's pretty cool. You still do work like that. That's really cool. So this period's been a little bit more towards the Florida side. And Gudis. Oh, Jarvis with a good forecheck there. Mahura will win that battle though. Gudis will gather it behind the net, throw it up to Barkov. Barkov up to Duclair. Duclair throws it up. Mahura back to Reinhart. Reinhart tries to center, can't get it through. Necas across here. Burns will nice curl. Or cut, I should say. Which you covering every single league would be huge, because that helps me. I cover what I can. I mainly watch NHL, AHL. So I would love to have someone to have good information to pull from. Just helps me out, make more informed takes, because I don't know everything. I'm not going to claim I do. I like to learn. Good man. We got some good good flow here. Oh, White on Chatfield. Lomberg loses the puck. And Drury in pursuit. Back to the point. Point shot. Good save by Bob. Oh, wow. Did that go off someone, or did he just miss the net? Like, he technically didn't miss the net. He hit the net, but Montour up to White. White will throw it high. Lomberg. The Gargarian Cup. And I got to see that 8:05 here in the second. Did he get a piece of that? Was it like blocked?
Remaining second period. It's game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final. Panthers, Hurricanes, 5-1.
What a great. Oh, I think what was that block? I wish they showed it better. I mean, before they went to break. God damn it. All right, let me actually.
All we need are the moments. Curry Selflessness and excellence. Full-time, part-time, in or out of uniform. All we need is the best of you. How many moments can you give?
I used to wait to run my dishwasher till it was super full. Now,
So Felony, that's the
I run it daily. Weekdays.
email to the channel. So
After a big snack.
that's what we kind of use for the email. So definitely feel free to send me a message. We can talk. That would actually be. I'd love to have more advice. Pavel Bure. Oh, I loved him growing up. The Russian Rocket. He was so much fun to watch. Guy had wheels. It's unfortunate his career was kind of cut a little bit short. That guy was such a joy to watch on the ice. Oh yeah, I do have a Discord. I should share that, shouldn't I? I'm bad at that. I think it's down below in the description, but I'll actually share it here too. Let me, if this will load, thank you.
Paul, quite the move from Barkov to tie this thing up. Gonna need your thoughts on the move.
Yeah, you know what? He does that all the time in practice.
All right, here.
He's not doing it in a game. You know, he's got a heck of a shot. He's
And that's a Discord invite if you guys want to come.
there are very few guys that can do what he does.
Well, you can check it off the list now. What would you like to see from the Panthers now that the game is tied to generate some more offense?
Yeah, put the link for you guys if you're interested in joining. You guys and Gail, feel free. And well, Forsling chops it up the board. Carolina all the way around here. Chatfield, pinching. Nason behind. Aho back to the point to Ghost. That was blocked, didn't go through clean. Reinhardt. Up here to Lundell. And he couldn't get that deep. He's got to get that deep, man. Ooh, good inside. Oh, he lost his glove, though. Bobrovsky gathers. Oh, wow. Nate just getting some speed. Good block there by Ekblad, and they just missed that back door. For Hagee. Oh, tries to hit Duclair on the other side. Duclair throws it back over across. Montour all the way around, hard around. For Hagee will get it on the other half wall. Staal, point shot. Oh, nope. Fake point shot. He'll shoot that a little bit high, you know. Montour couldn't see it. Nature's coming in. Good block there by Mark Staal. That guy's an animal right now. 16-18. 6-18 in the second period. Burns here. Nature's dancing around. Curling here at the top towards the blue line. Nice move there on Barkov. Throws it across. What a save by Barkov! I mean, by Bobrovsky. By Barkov. By Bobrovsky! Wow. What a save, my man. Wow. If I remember, you were you're a fan of Terrari, right? Oh. Bennett throwing up. Bennett. Oh, tried a nice little fancy move. Tkachuk here down low. If you want, because I have a few of them, I could send you an autograph from him. He signed a picture of him as a New Jersey Devil. He used to live down the road from me. So I have a few of his autographs. Very nice guy, by the way. Very, very nice guy. So if you're interested, because I have I have quite a few of them. Thanks for coming, BTS. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Always love seeing you here in the chat. Maybe come back later. If not, you have a great night. Lomberg here. Dwight down low. Oh, let's get a power play here for the Panthers. You have a great night there, BTS. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It's always good seeing you back. Terrari of the New Jersey Devils. He played... I actually think I have it in my hutch right there. That was such a fantastic save by Bobrovsky.
Everyone wants to make their mark on the world. But why make just one? Make many. All the products of your imagination. All the lives impacted by your courage. These are the marks that make a difference. That change the world. You may ask, what difference can I make in the Air Force? I say, all of the difference. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us and make a difference.
So, I didn't think I needed Swiffer until
Really, that's cool.
I saw how easily it picked up my hair every time I dried it.
Yeah, Chris Terrari.
Look at that. The heavy-duty box
Yeah, we could definitely email me. We'll talk.
even for his hair.
We can talk and all that. Oh, shit. I fucking almost dropped my water. I don't think I said that.
High and all around without having to lift a thing.
Yeah, Chris was good, though. He was really good. And then he lived in Warwick for a bit.
For your most brilliant smile, press down.
Super good dude. Super nice guy.
Nice job, girl. Thanks. Crest 3D White. 100% more stain removal. Crest.
Yeah, I got to make rolls. I got to get better on that. I just been so damn busy. So how many people we got? We got quite a bit now, actually. A few of my buddies from Chill and stuff like that in there, too.
How great is he playing? What a play by Nature's. Nature's made a heck of a play to create the chance, and then Bob, desperation mode, and Teravainen just not able.
Oh, we could definitely talk, JJ. It's just for me, because I'm such a small channel, I couldn't really... with my editing style and the commentary style I do, it's very heavy. I kind of rely on editing it myself, but with a lot of other projects I could probably do. If I got to a certain level, I would definitely be interested in editor, but I do really like editing videos myself. Thumbnails, though, we could definitely talk. Florida here on the power play. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Felony. That sucks. That sucks. Barkov here. Oh, that sucks. Barkov here at the point. Good save there by Ranta on Montour.
Watch the route that he takes here. He comes in, he'll let it go real speed. He's going to come in, people have to adjust, right? Now he pops back out. You got to account the movement
Good puck moving at the top.
and takes the shot and he follows up.
So, this would be big if Florida could get something going here. Get another goal.
15 seconds remaining on the power play for the Florida Panthers.
Really.
Puck carried through the neutral zone by Barkov. Sent along by Reinhardt.
Barkov around.
Tied up by Pesci. Barkov maintains control of the puck.
Ooh, and Carolina will clear. Didn't Chris Bork play in, was it Russia he played in? Tkachuk here on the forecheck against Burns. Montour over to Bennett, and great shot block, but Reinhardt will. Oh, can't get it through. Great shot blocks here. Oh, someone don't have a stick. Ekblad. Ooh. And it's loose. Is it loose? Right at the spread eagle. Just run at the spread eagle. Just trying to. Tkachuk's heated.
A mad scramble after that shot from the point hit Tkachuk. Everybody getting involved here. Montour down. Drive it on to Jarvis, I believe. It is Jarvis.
Yeah, I mean, I know Chris Bork played. I know he played in the for Hershey, he played for Providence, and they went back to Hershey. I know he played for the KHL for at least a season. I thought maybe 2. He was one of those guys that was just an excellent guy, just couldn't make the transition to the next level at the NHL level. Big old scrum.
Two-apiece for roughing. Matthew Tkachuk. Brett Burns with 11 seconds.
Oh, Chris Bork retired last year, so he's getting a retired jersey, huh? By Hershey. That's cool. Oh, he got his jersey retired. That's actually pretty cool. Sorry, I just had to see that. Now I'm going down the wormhole. See you in there a bit, cowboy.
The face-off coming outside. Montour was down there, Jonesy, already. And that's right. Wants the defenseman come in below the top of the circle, but I think that's what got everybody all excited. He was already down there to begin with. Yeah, and it's 4 bodies on each team at the start of this. Unfortunately for the Panthers, that draw is going to be brought outside. That's what the discussion was with the
All right, so
officials. So with
Forsling here behind the net. Up to Ekblad, and we're even here. 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Ekblad hard around. Verhaeghe all the way around. Back to Ekblad. Ekblad tries to center. Doesn't get it clear. And Staal tries to get it out. Can't get it out clean. Good one hand there by Ekblad to throw it to the other corner. Verhaeghe battling here. Lundell joins the fight. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I have a lot of hockey cards, too. That would actually be kind of cool. I actually have a Sergei Samsonov rookie card. Jarvis coming in. Oh, what a save. Wow, that was a breakdown. Wow, what a breakaway. Oh, Chatfield just got wrecked. Aho here. Can't get it clean. And Florida will chop it up out. Chatfield across. Goody's coming in on Aho. Florida will get it out. Lesterainen in here. Using some of his good drops it off. And good stick there out of play. Oh, of Sergei Samsonov? It's weird because when in Boston, they was called Samsonov. And then with Ilya, it's called Samsonov. So I think Sergei just didn't care. He didn't care what people called him, but Sergei Samsonov. He was actually my favorite player growing up. And I actually have a picture of me as a little kid with a picture with him with a signed autograph. I love Sergey. It was unfortunate. Those wrist injuries, I thought, kind of didn't help him. It's just, if he was in today's game with his skill set, oh man, it would have been fantastic. So Ilya's pronunciation is right. Okay, I mean, just in Boston, there's always like Samsonov, and then like, so Ilya Samsonov. So that's good to know. I don't know if just certain people like certain particular type of pronunciations, but Samsonov is not hard to say either. Surprised Sergey never mentioned that. Maybe he just didn't care. I don't know. It's interesting. You do? Oh, that's pretty cool. He was actually super shy, super shy when it was at the 75th anniversary, like get together. They had like some, I forget what's it called, the Wives Carnival, and they used to have that every year in Boston. They might still, but it's more for like kids and stuff like that. It was fun. It was definitely a fun situation. That's pretty cool. So you got signed Ovechkin puck. That's pretty sick. 35 seconds here in the second period. Montour from the point. And where is the puck? And it's not there. Foss coming in. That was a good patience. Kokanyemi, he rifles that a little too hard. Oh, good save there by Bob. Oh, you used to work on NHL arbitration cases. That's... If you don't mind me, it's like, were you a lawyer? Like, did you actually? That's interesting. Or did you have like a specific job within the NHL? That's pretty sick. Oh, Bob just got a glove on that. That's crazy. So 14 seconds. Paralegal. I thought so. That's sick. Wow. That's really cool. So I bet I've seen a lot of stuff then. That's pretty cool. Barkov here against Nason on the draw. 14 seconds left. And Florida will get possession and a good flip, high flip. Duclair, 8 seconds left. Gets a little possession. Oh, and good defense by the Canes. And we're going to be going into the third period. 1-0. Oh, no, that's obvious. That makes sense. That makes sense. So that's a good period there. Shots on goal, 28-19. Favor of the Hurricanes. 23 hits to 16 in favor of the Panthers. Both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play, and they just love to take away that little menu. I wish you could just, like, disable that, but you can't. So, good, way better period by the Panthers. Shots on goal, 8-8, so pretty even. Far better showing than the first period by Florida. That's for sure, 50-50 on the dot. Yeah. That was a good period. Definitely a good period. Panther fans got to be a little bit happier with the performance after that one. Tell us everything Gary doesn't want people to know. I mean, yeah, tell us why he keeps wanting to go back to Arizona when that state just doesn't support the teams. It's weird. So, alrighty. So, my buddy of mine actually should be ready to get on here. It's always kind of nice to have someone to bounce back off. I can do the solo streams too, but it's nice to have someone to bounce off ideas. But it's always good to have good chat interaction as well. Just kind of talk with you guys. It's just as fine too. Just don't like to be super, super boring. I know when I had one guy on, some people weren't necessarily the biggest happiest. So, honest question here. When it comes to the NHL, and you look at the state of the league, what are your honest thoughts about Gary Bettman and his handling of the NHL? Everybody in the chat, I'd like to know your take. Like, what did you think of Bettman's job as an NHL commish? Do you think he's a good commish, bad commish, or just kind of like average? I'd be interested to kind of know your thoughts. No worries, BTS. No worries. No hatred or anything in here in the chat. We're all good. So don't feel too bad. JJ Peck. Yeah. So JJ's not a fan of Gary Bettman. Okay. All right. For me, Gary Bettman's kind of he's. I'm torn on Bettman. Some of these TV deals I'm not the biggest fan of. I don't like how I have to pay for ESPN Plus, but I also have to have a cable subscription to watch these games. I think he's made a few blunders with the TV deals. When he initially went to Versus, I didn't think that was great. I think that actually affected the growth of the game in some shape or form. But, I mean, I think there's been far worse commissioners in other sports. The problem with him is he, financially, just some of the moves, not even really financially, but some of the moves that he has made with the TV deals have just been head scratching. JJ says no Canadian team has won the sport in 30 years. But is that Bettman's fault? Is that Bettman's fault, or is that just poor management from Canadian hockey teams? That's the honest question. And just the averages, too. There's like, what, six Canadian hockey teams? Off the top of my noggin. No worries, man. I think everyone took it as a joke. So, let's double checking my math here, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 7. It's not 6. It's 7, Paul. I forgot about Vancouver. No worries, BTS. Have a good night, brother. Peter, let's see. So, Miss Felony says, let me actually go. Peter says, I think he's average. I think he's had a hard job, and he should market his stars, but there are too many lockouts, but he has expanded the league, and the ESPN is deal. Yeah, that's where, like, for me, he's kind of a mixed bag. There's some mixture of good here, mixture of bad. The league has grown underneath him, right? The more teams, a little bit more revenue. There is some benefits, but he's had a couple lockouts. That's not great. And the ESPN deal, yeah, I mean, not the biggest fan of that either. Felony says, I am in a very bad spot. I don't have a TV. And what is very bad is he got rid of the NHL center ice. Yeah, I don't understand why he went with this shit package that he did. I liked how the NHL, you could just buy the streaming right through them, like through the NHL center ice. That used to be my favorite thing, because I could just turn on the TV and just flip through different games and just constantly watch hockey. It was fun. I miss that. Now it's just more complicated. JJ, I'm happy about Bedard going to Chicago, though. All right, I respect it. Canadian teams have sucked for the last 30 years, and there is only 7 teams. Yep. He is not as bad as Manfred. Okay. Well, listen, I have had enough with Canada fans. The NHL would love Toronto versus Edmonton for the Cup, but sorry. Bettman is not in charge of horrible goaltending decisions made by certain Canadian teams. And Jay just said, might be an undercover Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I hate the whole narrative that the NHL doesn't want Canadian teams to win. I think that's a little fucking silly. I mean, I think that's just silly. I mean, like, when you looked at how the Oilers were constructed, there's issues. There's issues. I think there's definitely issues with how that team is structured. I think Stuart Skinner's a young goalie who maybe he can keep developing. But this year he wasn't primed for a cup run. I thought they would have been better off going with Jack Campbell in that last game. Just my 2 cents. But Darnell Nurse is paid far too much. Ekholm was a great defender, but like Bouchard came alive offensively, but I just think the Oilers don't have enough quality on decor, and their goaltending was suspect. Like Stuart Skinner was not good. Like I don't like saying that about players. I like to look more on the bright side of things, and some people take that as a bad way. I just. He played terrible. He was not good. I think he had a sub 900 for the playoffs. And even in some of the wins, he was bailed out by the offense. And you need a goaltender that's going to make those saves. And the best goaltender that played for the Oilers was the Jack Campbell experience. And as for the Maple Leafs, I mean, the Maple Leafs have a little bit of hope because I like Wall. I think Wall will be a pretty good goalie. Now, how are they going to handle with that Matt Murray contract? I don't know. And I also think the Maple Leafs did the same thing of loading up front and not getting... Like, they get good depth defensemen, but they don't have, like a number one. It's just weird. It's very weird. And let's see. Actually, I don't want to... Yep. Bobby Lou got lit up for 8 goals. Nope. It's true. Good seeing you, Harada Dada. Agree Bettman is fine. Only issue is marketing players. It can be hard to differentiate the players on ice. I think that's just also the nature of the sport as well. It's just kind of hard to differentiate everybody just because of all the equipment. Kind of some of the problems that some NFL players with getting sponsorships. NFL players getting sponsorships off the field. JJ said Oilers goaltending is trash. Skinner wasn't good and Campbell's there better. Defense was trash. Defense was bad. I think Skinner's young though and has potential to keep growing. He's only 24. He had a pretty good year. He was the better goaltender throughout the regular season, but I think they should have just gone with Campbell. Tried something different in that last game because it wasn't working. Greg says, good to see you. Greg, you can't puck watch in your own end. You need to cover the scoring areas. Absolutely. You need to be, and it's not even just like sitting and playing zone, but also realizing when your man has transitioned to a different section of the ice, understanding your responsibilities of who you need to pick up. And it feels like in the Edmonton system, it's just, in Toronto system, they can just lack that at times. Oilers need more forward depth. The defense needs to develop a little bit more. Defense needs to develop a little more. And Skinner was gassed by the playoffs. I mean, that is a fair point. That is probably the most he's ever played in his career. But I'm just surprised they didn't go with Jack Campbell in a game or two because he looked good when he was put in these games. That was the one thing. Harada Dada. Away teams being white may need a look at, honestly. Soft gray could be better, though taboo. I don't mind the white. My opinion. I actually kind of like the white. I get what you're saying though, because white ice, white jersey. That would be interesting. Because we've actually, you could always tint the ice gray. I don't know. Just imagine how much of a pain in the ass that would be. Miss Felony Strutter. Wall was great in the WH. He's the least future. Absolutely. He is definitely the future. He's definitely the future for the Maple Leafs. I like a lot of his game, and I think he's going to be absolutely dynamite for them. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and that's what Leafs fans need to understand. The one thing about that market that can be a little difficult, it's not just the fans, it's also the media coverage. Well, this guy had a rough game. Is it time to send him back down to the Marlies? Is it tried to trade him? Like, you got to let these guys develop and not be so hard on them, right? You know, if a player's struggling, I get it as a fan, it's frustrating, but when you're so toxic, nobody wants to go to your team. I mean, that is a problem. You know, you got to support your players. I'm not saying blindly support them. Like, if a guy's just shooting on his own net, you gotta be like, woo, yeah. I mean, he might not be scoring for us. He's scoring for the other team. Like, I'm not saying that, but you got to give these prospects a chance to develop. You want to look at good goaltending, look at Price or Crawford.
I would have to say with Crawford, Crawford was a steady goalie for a while. It's unfortunate what happened with him and the whole injury that ended his career. Price, same thing. Price, though, phenomenal goalie. It's just kind of the only thing that stuck about Price. I'm not saying he's a player. He was a fantastic player. It's just, man, his cap hit was so big. And then when he got hurt, it just, I wish I could have seen Price play like another 4 to 5 more healthy years. I really do. That last cup push was amazing, and they lost, but he played fantastic. It makes you wonder, man, like, just a few more years of him, like, do they maybe get over the hump eventually? But unfortunately, that's not going to be the case. Peter says they should have gone with Campbell for Game 6. I agree. Holtby was a good goaltender. Yeah, he was a good goaltender. And all right, good to see you back there, Cowboy. Check this out. I listen to a lot of NHL radio teams. For $300, a kid through the Panthers get a full set of equipment, no matter the position, and get put into. Wow, that's smart. That is actually really, really smart. That is so smart because now you're building a fan for life. I mean, we've seen it with. That's incredible. That's such a smart play. Hockey manufacturers got to work on cutting down the price of some of this equipment. I know for a fact. Like when I buy, a stick, and obviously I've had hip surgery, so I'm hoping to get clear to go back on the ice maybe in another month or so. But I mean, trust me, I need it. It sucks not being able to do any hardcore cardio. Definitely gained like 30, 40 pounds, but whatever. But that's a fantastic plan. Gibson is good if you want to pay up the wazoo. Gibson's good. He was on a very bad team for a very long time. It's just unfortunate kind of what happened with Gibson. In my opinion. They should paint the ice black. I don't think that's a good idea. All they have to do is finish the 6-week program. Wow. More NHL teams should do that. That's a smart. Oh, can't wait the Ducks. Oh, man. When they're winning, they have a decent fan base, though. BTS, I wouldn't worry, buddy. Don't worry, man. People here, we're all adults. We can take it. No big deal. What's my favorite goal horn? This is kind of... I love the Boston one. That's my favorite. I know that's so biased, but I admit I love it. I'd have to think on that, and it's been a bit, so I'd have to kind of look at. Rangers is pretty good. Devils not too bad. I'm trying it's hard because right off the top of your noggin. Now I'm trying to think about it in my head. Canes is actually pretty decent. Colorado's I like too. I'm trying to recall some of them off the top of my head, but I should do that video too. Just have some fun with it. Agreed. Equipment positions, prices need to look at. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's just too much, man. Like it's like a a used car for some of these kids. That's so good. 6-week program. Yeah, I agree. They could work on more stuff. As a Ducks fan, I am happy with Fantilli. You should be. I think he's going to be a hell of a player. He was fucking dynamite this season in the NCAA. He's fantastic. Hey, what's up, View from the Crease, man? I haven't seen you there in a bit. Good to see you back, brother. Good to see you. Felony. Kane's old horn was better. Yeah, you know what? I'd give you that, actually. I would probably give you that. I'd have to compare them. I would give that to you. And yeah, that was an absolute sick move. That was a sick move by Barkov with the fake between the legs and then going back to his backhand. right past Ranta. Filthy. I really want Michkov to go to Washington. I'm not sure he would go back to Washington. I don't know if he clears that far. Do I like the Canes? Whaler? Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's different. It's not too bad. Not too bad. It's about to get hot in here. These commercials. Cringe. Devils have a hockey ice with the program practice ice connects through the Prudential Center. Dallas has about 17 ice rinks. Yeah, no, Dallas. I actually have a buddy of mine that coaches down in Dallas. Yes, they really, really good with the youth. I love it. They're trying to grow the brand, grow the game, I should say. And Michkov with Washington be fun. Yeah, and he does. He has to finish his 3-year KHL contract. That's why some teams think that he might slip in the draft. So, honest question here, right? Because Michkov is smaller, but it seems like he added on a lot of weight this past year and muscle. Do you take a flyer on Michkov that won't be here for 3 years? Do you take a flyer on him, or do you take a guy that might be up in a couple? I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. Just interesting. And Views from the Crease says, what do you think of all the Sleece stuff? You can believe that Dubas literally answered one question slightly wrong. Shane was a nah. I actually had a video on the channel. Right when he was not renewed, I did it, and then I did a breakdown of Shanahan's thing. So this is my unpopular opinion. I don't think Dubas is a bad guy. Don't by any means. But as an employer, and this is the one thing I have to look at it as, like just as a traditional job. If you tell your employer, right, in private, like, hey, like, yes, I want to be the future. I want to come back as the GM for the Maple Leafs. And then when you go to the press conference later on and say you're not sure, I mean, it's not the best look. I think he could have handled that far better than he did, and he kind of bit himself in the ass, though, you know? It's just unfortunate. And Christopher, welcome to the stream. And this felony, I would take him rebuild. I mean, if he somehow went to the Bruins in the 3rd, 5th round because we trade all our draft picks. Won't happen. I know that won't happen. But I think he's definitely a player you get. His goal-scoring ability is great. But as for Carolina breaking here, Necas drop pass over there from Staal. Staal, woo. And good battle there by Duclair on the boards. Teravainen, Staal. Staal here at the blue. Doesn't get through clean. And we got a 1-1 game, boys. What's going on, Nick? Oh, big save there by Ranta. I'm actually going to be starting a podcast weekly for hockey. Like just hockey talk, hockey news around the league with me and my buddy Fajardo, who usually comes on here. Does Bergeron come back? I'd say let the guy retire and enjoy life. I love Bergeron, and I love him, what is the heart and the soul, but just he can't stay healthy, and it's not like a fault thing. It's just I do worry about his life after the game. He just like a bulging disc and stuff. I just don't want to. I don't want the guy to. I want him to be healthy. That's all. That's from a human element side of things, and I kind of worry about that because he's such a warrior. Should the Penguins trade away what little piece they have left and go forward? I think they could. I think they could. They're in a weird situation though, because they kind of re-up guys. I think they have a. What are they, the 12th, right? If I remember correctly. They could get a decent prospect, not a decent, good prospect here in this upcoming draft because it's pretty deep. And Felony says, I don't. Oh, and View, yeah, Anderson did not start tonight. It was Ranta. Ranta played. Rod Brindamore wanted to go with Ranta. I think they just wanted to rest Anderson. I mean, Ranta and Anderson have been going back and forth on the net, even with with Kochekov, right? Probably going to butcher that name, but they did like a 3-goalie rotation for most of the season. Well, I think to be fair though, from view from the crease, I understand where his viewpoint is because Freddie Anderson was lights out in game 1. Absolutely, game 1. He was phenomenal. So that's why some people are surprised. Even I was kind of surprised. I was like, like it's not like Rance is a bad goalie. I think far from it. Mark Staal with a big hit. Duclair. Ooh, Kane's here in the slot. Jordan Staal. Big save by Bob. Big save. Kind of a fight. Not a full fight, but kind of. Well, that Chicago dynasty was so good though. Like, view from the crease, if I'm being honest with you, like, and Ronta's played good, I would have probably gone back to Anderson because both goalies are exhausted. But if I'm being blunt, it's not terrible. No, but that Blackhawks, like, when they were winning those chips with Kane and Taves in their prime, absolutely great. And View, I agree with you, Crease. I agree with you. I think Swayman should have started Game 5, Game 6, because Olmark apparently has an injury. So, Kochetkov, thank you. It's a hard time to have in the NHL. Here's the main reason they won the Call of the Cup. Yeah, but to be fair, Felony, when he played, like when he played it for that first surge, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I remember him being really, really good off the rip. You know what might have happened? He could have just had. Well, let me see. I'm probably wrong on that. I want to look at his stats, but I thought at first he kind of came in and did really well. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. I thought he started out hot and then he kind of cooled off. I thought so, but I mean his numbers weren't terrible. I think he just needs a little bit of time. Goalie can be a weird position. He has all the physical traits to be good. Ekblad lifts it up here, and Martinook gloves it down. Cousins gets it. Tkachuk here on the forecheck again. And Martinook up the boards. Tkachuk gets it around. Circles around. Ooh, tried. That would have been a nice, pretty play. Cousins. Deep cycle here. Bennett in pursuit. Pesci on Bennett. Now, back to Tkachuk down low, using that big frame. Good shove there by Brady Shea. Good shove there. Knocked him off his ass. Oh, shoot. I should call him. Oh, big save there by Bob. Oh, loose. It's loose. It's loose. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you popping in. Thank you. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Finally get it clear. And Reinhardt, get it out here. Let me actually just... Did he send... No, he didn't send a message. I'll give him a call. See if he's coming on. Lundell here in pursuit. Throws it over. Gudas. Gudas throws it up around. And Chatfield over to Ghost. Goss's Bear coming up. Throws it around. Carolina trying to get something going here. Oh, good block. Hey, Nick, I appreciate you coming to the stream. I actually covered it. I did cover it in the stream. I did cover it in the stream. So I think the interesting thing is that I just think that was such a dirty play, and Vanilla was just, what a scumbag. I don't know. I just don't. I just don't have anything against the Canadian team when I say this, but that guy is a scumbag for trying to like stomp on Niederreyer's leg. Like what are you thinking? I kind of did it earlier, so it's absolutely crazy. And no, fella, no hate. I was just kind of thinking how to say it without cussing on stream with the Valeno's stupid actions. That was really dumb. Really dumb. Like that guy, he should be out for I think he's out for the rest of the tournament, or should be. That's crazy. So Carolina wins it. He'll get it up, and good challenge there. Barkov across to Duclair. Duclair will can't get it through. Yeah, Nick, that's I lost respect for him. I'm not gonna lie. I have no respect for him right now. That was just a dirty play. Oh, that was close. Tretiak is the greatest goalie ever. Yeah, I mean, you could make that case. You could make that case. It's unfortunate that like he didn't play in the NHL. Like in his prime and stuff. We are thinking the same here. Dominik Hasek's the best in history for me. I thought he was better than Brodeur, and I thought he was better than Waugh. But that's just my opinion. That guy was an animal to watch. And shot around here, and that's out of play. Goalie's World. Goalie's World. Oh. I've heard of it. I don't have it, though. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember that story. Tretiak was a legend. I mean, Brian Burke has some hilarious stories. Berkey has some hilarious stories about Tretiak. Oh man, those little shorts, animated shorts they make. Hey Berkey are friggin' hilarious. I love those. Sure, after the stream, I'll get things set up for sure. For sure. I just kind of hard to do it like multiple at the same time. Because I'll be honest with you, the Discord's not that old. That's why. It was the best. It has to be seen. Believe. Please. I used to have a VHS about goalies and Hash because one of the goalies highlighted, and I was so impressed by his flexibility and commitment to the position. So unpredictable. Yeah, I mean, absolutely unpredictable. I have over 220 Tretiak games in DVD. That's crazy. You know what's funny? Tim Thomas did yoga to kind of revitalize his career. It was crazy. JJ, do you think Bedard will get 100 points his rookie season? No, I don't. I think he'll be really good. I don't think 100 points. I don't think 100 points. I think that's a lot to ask. Is there enough there in Chicago to help him? Because he's going to be a rookie. And then if he starts producing, they're like, all right, we don't want to get shown up by this goddamn kid. So, not to be that guy, but that's how a lot of them will feel, for sure. So, no, like, that's... no. If they got him help, I could actually see it, though. I could see it. But they would need to... He would have to go into a contender and have less of a, like, expected. I don't know. 100 points from a rookie is just really, really tall task. What did McDavid get his rookie year? I think for my second place, because Hashik's mine, I think Brodeur and Wall are close to me for a few. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1 here. Tkachuk with Cousins and nope. Unfortunate. Tkachuk here and Stick there. That's unfortunate. McDavid. Let me look in McDavid's stats there. That's actually like, I don't think Bedard. I don't mean this in a hateful way. I don't think Bedard will be McDavid though. I think he'll be like a tier below. Could be wrong. Like, who the fuck am I, right? He had 40. Oh my god, he was over a point per game in his rookie year. What the fuck? What the fuck? I forgot how good he was as a rookie. 48 points in 45 games. That's crazy. Yeah, he got hurt this rookie year. Oh, Jordan Staal here in pursuit. Oh, great save there by Bobrovsky. You sometimes forget when these guys have been in the league so long how good they were when they started out. And just genuinely, right? Like, I remember him being phenomenal, but I'm like, was he that good, that good? And he's like, yep, he was that good, Paul. No, Bedard will be a fantastic player. He'll be a fantastic player in his own right. I think if he can add a little bit more weight, because he doesn't have the top end speed. When you look at his scouting profile, like, he has good speed, but he's not like one of the fastest guy in the draft. What he's really good with is his edges, his agility, his balance. He had a little bit more muscle. I could see him being a force. Yeah, Bedard isn't the greatest skater. He's a solid skater. There's aspects of him changing pace he's really good at, but like top end speed and stuff like that, he's not McDavid. Oh, turnover there. Oh, Carolina, Surgeon. And Ekblad with a soft little dump off here. Oh, Listerine here with Reinhart. Cap, do you think the Oilers could have defeated the Knights? Oh, whiff. Whiff by Forsling. No, I don't. I don't think so. I didn't like the construction of the Oilers team. I think they just need a couple more pieces. I think they're a couple pieces away. I don't know. I'm not an Oilers hater because I love Draisaitl and McDavid in their game. They're like fantastic to watch. I just don't know if they had enough horses. Yeah, Jack is a friggin' elite scorer. He is elite scorer. I would agree with you. I mean, skater. He's fun to watch in tight spaces. Because that's what separates like the good from the great, is how they skate and how they adjust in tight windows. Because all of these NHL players with open ice and time and space are phenomenal. But it's just what separates the great players is how they're able to kind of play in close quarters. Jack becoming my favorite. Sorry if I'm missing some comments, guys. Wall, if he played in today's game and had all the equipment and stuff and trained, yeah. Yeah. The thing I hate about putting other people, because he's not even that far removed from his era, from that era, is it's just like you got to consider the training and stuff like that because NHL. Oh my God! What a play by Tkachuk! Whoa, my man sold out. I love that. Carolina's had a pretty good period here. Tkachuk up the wall to Cousins. Shea on violence here by on Bennett. Cousins trying to get it down low, throws it up around, and they're going to be going for a line change. Oh, 2-on-1. You guys are ahead of me. Bob's on one. Goaltending's goaltending, but there is a little bit difference in the technique these days. Like I don't think Brodeur style be used. Once we get to a commercial, I'll restart. Slavin throws it on net. Duclair here in pursuit. Throws it up the wall, and that's going to be icing. That's going to be icing. I actually get what you're saying there, view from the crease, to a degree. But the reason why people are using the same technique is because it's so technically efficient. But that's what I get for restarting. Same commercial. Get to talk about HBO Max for a year. There we go. The one thing I would criticize about some goaltenders, though, these days, just as a guy that, like, you know, coaches youth hockey and stuff in high school, some of them get a little bit too happy being in their butterfly, like, even from, like, point shots. Like, you guys just get up. More of an angle to take away. Icing again. What a save by Bob there. I do agree with your point, though. It does kind of take some of the fun from goaltenders' different styles. Like, that's why I loved Hasek, because my man would just throw himself at the puck. Tim Thomas was like that. Like, I think for me, the second best goalie behind Hasek, probably I would lean towards Wall, but I don't think the gap between Wall and Brodeur is that big. I don't. If anything, I think Brodeur gets a little underappreciated because of his tenure. Oh my God. White, bro, you're fired. You're fired, White. You're fired. You're fired. What the fuck, man? Jarvis here on the forecheck. Barkov. Ooh, good keep there by Gostisbehere. Goes back around. Jarvis. Oh, we reverse hit. Reverse hit on Gudis. That's a trip. I mean, what's Gudis doing? Excuse me. Colin White, bro, you're fired. You're fired, White. Look at that, bro. That is why you're on the fourth line. I'm joking, guys. Relax. I'm trying to be an ass. Oh man, I just elevate that or something. A little soft flip. I don't know. Got a whole empty net there. I mean, last night we saw that with what a Montour, right? With Anderson's like whole body was on the right side of the net, and instead of hitting the open left because they didn't know where the puck was, just hits him right in the head. It's like, what are you doing?
So I didn't think I needed Swift until
No, you should get ready to learn Finnish or Russian. The SHL, the KHL. White should have scored that.
amazing traffic mark, even for his hair. Wow. And for
If Vasi had 80s equipment, I think he would have been good for that era,
around without having to lift a thing.
right?
Super. So
Because those goalies back then, man, when those pads got wet, I don't know if any of you guys ever used.
I dish differently. I run it daily. Weekday.
If you ever used
Sometimes after a big snack.
those pads, like it's crazy when they get wet. They're super heavy. It's kind of crazy. I actually played goalie with some of that stuff when I was younger, just for shits and giggles during Christmas time, like parent skate when we were high school, and it was funny. I was just like, wow, this is crazy. Vasi for me is the second best hero. Hasek may have been a fun style, but it was too desperate. I mean, but to be fair, it didn't really matter though if he was desperate. The guy's stats were just nutty. Like Hasek's stats were nutty. I could get what you're saying though, where it doesn't really instill confidence in the team, but I think that when he made saves like that, it did build confidence. So power play here for Carolina. Jarvis back to the point to Burn back to Aho. Aho back to Burns. Over here to Necas. Burns over to Necas, and what a save. Artes Urbe. I loved him. Oh, man. He wasn't like the best goalie in the world, dude. I just loved Urbe. Good stick there by Montour. Oh, odd man rush here. I just want to see the Panthers take the shot there. Listerinen with Staal. Just take the shot there. Matthew, good seeing you, Bruckshot. How many OTs go today? I mean, hopefully just, if they go to OT, just one. 38 seconds left here on the power play for Carolina. Scrum here at the half wall. Gossbear here over. Back to Gossbear from Drury. Back to Drury here. Tries to... Oh, that was a great play by Staal. What an amazing defensive play. 20 seconds left here on the power play. Gossbear shoots it. And a little bit wide, and they clear. All right, Felony, thank you so much for joining the stream. I hope you have a good time. Thanks. I appreciate all the support, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. This game is nuts, though. Let me switch to my... Check my email. I'll switch over to my other account, my email right here. Oh, Martinook tried to do a little spin wrap. Okay. 3-on-3 here, and they dump it. Cousins, a little too high. After that dominant first period by Carolina, this game's been way more even. Thank you, by the way, Felony, for coming in. Appreciate it. Eric Staal. Mark Staal.
Everyone wants to make their mark on the world.
Jordan Staal.
Make just one.
Freddie Staal. Thomas Staal. Yeah. Just imagine if the Stalls had more kids and they could have like had a whole line of forwards and defensemen. Still saying they should all play on the same team, every single one of them, and be on a line. That'd be fun for 1 year.
I make in the Air Force, I say all the difference. I'm General C.T. Brown Jr. Come join us and make a difference.
Oh, my buddy he just got at work now.
We'll be here. So you can be there. Everything from vitamin A to vitamin Z delivered in 1 hour.
Welcome to our world. A world of dirt.
Jared Staal, yep. Thomas Staal. Edward Staal. I want a bunch of Staals. Just imagine if all the brothers have kids and then they go into the NHL. That'd be funny as hell. Staal the Staal. Staal the Staal. Nas energy drink. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like the energy drinks. Kind of, you make you feel fucking weird. I took 5-hour energy once before like a hockey game. I felt like sick. Wasn't the smartest idea.
Well, what a chance for Carolina last power play. That's Jack Drury. He's going to go here. And then a quick pop-out, but watch the play here by Mark Staal. This is a wide-open net for Saxton.
Look at this great defensive stick by Staal.
Sticks are important. Jonesy defense
Yeah, I think Jack Hughes could hit 100.
saved this game with that defensive play. And that was an outstanding, really intelligent play by Staal. The veteran.
That's so sick. I know what you meant, though. Factor in, yeah. Oh, Barkov gets it. So 3:45 here in the third. Brady Shea drops there. The Pesci. Pesci coming. Cross back to Shea. Misses it. Duclair gathers it. Duclair. Is that good? Oh, hopefully that's line. Heggie across. Montour back all the way and around. Nobody there to get it. Good keep in there by Staal. Around to Montour. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Panthers have iced the puck. There is Chatfield, who scored just a minute 43 seconds in his first career postseason goal. Our game summary presented by Progressive. And then Barkov with a second of the series. Bobrovsky has stopped 31 of 32 after stopping the last 41 shots.
Sweet. Just sent you an email back so you know I got it. Do you have a second favorite team? That's a really cool picture of the CCP. That's sweet. I would say the Colorado Avalanche, and mainly because when Ray Bourque was traded from the Bruins, I wanted him to win a cup, and he did with the Avs. So that would probably be my second favorite team. Just due to the nature of which, they treated Bourque. Hand pass. Telling he's right. Hit that like button before you guys go. Come and go. Appreciate it.
Not a lot of shots this period, guys. 4 for Carolina, 3 for Florida. Very tight checking.
2:29 in the third period.
Similar to what we witnessed a day and a half ago.
Carolina had 20 shots the first 12 minutes. Only 12 since.
Goss spear up. And no icing there. Forsling will gather it. So we got about just a little over 2 minutes. And this has been some good back and forth actions. Eric Staal will throw it all the way down. Oh, man. Minute and 55. Oh. Is that who I think it is?
Whew.
The man, the myth, the legend himself.
My man, I
The
spent
manager,
my
the
life
expert
away.
himself.
Woo-hoo. Spent my life away. Oh my.
Ryan coming in, throwing it.
What time do you got?
What's up?
What time you got? I'm ahead of you.
I got a minute 32.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I can, like, super pause this and rewind a little bit just to make sure we're on the same thing. Let me know when you get to 20.
Will do.
Yeah, because I just rewinded.
Wait, at 120?
Yeah.
I'm at 115. They just stopped the puck, sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. All right, well, I was ahead of that, so let me just get to where the puck drops, and then we'll catch up.
Yeah, I'll let you know when the
110.
puck drops, bro.
Yeah, what's oh, wow. Puck. You're going to be waiting a while for the puck drop. But I'll stop at 110. Yep, I stopped at 110. Whew.
So you doing good, bud?
Yeah, I mean, besides all, risking my life and death to make sure I get here.
Puck drop.
Yeah, 110, 110.
110, 111, 111, 110, 109.
Yep, we're good.
Okay. So, dude, Slavin coming in. Good save there by Bob, 103. Everyone say hello to Fajardo in the chat. He might be late, he might be tardy, but he's here to the party.
Tardy? My God, I'm out here working.
I don't give a shit.
What's up, everybody? Sorry for the late coming back. Yeah, I know, 103 left in the game. I have been watching here and there, so.
103, man. Bro, the Panthers dominated in the first period. Like, dominated. And then, it's been an even game since, dude. Both teams had a disallowed goal.
Yep, in the second. And then Florida finally got the tying one.
Yep.
Yep.
Icing, 48 seconds.
Whew.
Oh, yeah, I meant Hurricanes.
Yeah,
sorry.
Hurricanes dominated the first. The second one was a little like back and forth or whatever. The two disallowed goals, and then Florida got it. And then the third has just been kind of like they've been pushing, but I noticed like while I was driving, I noticed that there was a lot of opportunities for both teams. Nobody could bury it. Like but individual defensive efforts. I saw Tkachuk make one coming back on Burns, I think it was, or something like that. It was crazy.
Yeah. Ooh, Ronta almost threw that out, bud.
Ronta's a G, my dude.
Yo.
Literally.
Good defensive stick there by Staal. Cousins. All right, we got about 20 seconds left here in the third. Thank you, Felony. You have a good night as well. Forsling.
Be well, Felony.
13 seconds left in the third period.
Not gonna lie, if I was Forsling, I'd have a little fire into my belly. I'd want to knock out the Hurricanes a little extra.
A little extra. Just
a little extra. Remember when I was in y'all AHL system and y'all thought I wasn't good enough to be called up? Yeah, maybe y'all not good enough for me to play for.
Forsling's looked good though. He's looked good in this series. He looked good in this postseason.
Yeah, he's looked very good.
So, 7 seconds, 6.
Oh, Cowboy, you going to sleep too?
Yeah. People are like, I'm not going to be up here for 5 OTs. So we're going back to overtime, man.
We're not doing 5 OTs tonight, everybody? No? Come on, man. Look. I came prepared. I got some Gatorade. I got myself some like energy drinks. I'm ready to go tonight.
Yeah.
There you go, Peter. Let's go. He's ready. He's ready for 5 OTs.
How are you? Oh yeah, he's not. It's okay. Cool. Oh man, it's good to have somebody to bounce back shit off of, man. So, shots on goal, 36-22 in favor of the Hurricanes. 1-1 game. Obviously, good overtime. 30-24 in favor of the Panthers in hits, and the more bad boy team. The Panthers, 8 penalty minutes compared to 6 for the Panthers. For the Hurricanes. 0 for 2 for the Panthers. 0 for 3 for the Canes. Shots on goal on this period. Does it have it here? Yep. 8 in favor of the Hurricanes and 3 in favor. 3 only for the Panthers. Wow. That felt a little bit more even, but the Canes did feel, I don't know, the Canes did have some more surges, right? So, I mean, the Hurricanes, I think, overall have been a better team for this game.
Yeah. I mean, just the shot count kind of dictates that whole scenario. They've had a little bit more time offensively, a few more shots, a few more breakaways. It just seems like they're pushing the pedal right now, right? But the problem here is that this happened in the last game, and they can't get overconfident and overcommit to that offensive stride that they're finding, because that's how they're going to get burnt, right? It happened to them repeatedly in that first game. That's why Florida kept coming back and getting into the game, and you can't allow them to do it this game and take this game, because if you lose this game, it's going to be really tough going to Florida down to 0-2.
Oh, man.
10 hours, 9 OTs. I'm with you, Cowboy. Let's do it. Drift. 10 hours. Let's go. I'm with it. Today, ready.
I think it will be quick. I agree with you from the crease. I think this will be a quick overtime. I think it will be like, not maybe as fast as the Howden goal last night against Dallas, but pretty close.
All right, so everybody, give me times that you think that the game is going to end. Times. First OT, 13 minutes in. Second OT, 5 minutes in. When do you think this game is going to end?
I mean, that's a good question here. When is it going to end, and who's going to win? How many overtimes and who's going to win? I wish I could start a poll here in the chat. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be nice.
That'd be kind of cool.
Can we? There's no way to do this, or we haven't tried?
No, if we were on Twitch.
That's right. Twitch does the polls. Oh, we're only streaming on...
Yeah, because...
Oh, there's a fight. There's a fight tonight.
Yeah, there's a fight going on, so...
Thank you. I'm going to put that fight on now.
So Genius is...
Multitask.
Streaming over there. I'm going to actually ask him when he gets done, because I'm probably going to just add both. 15 overtimes.
Holy.
And the Panthers goalie. Just imagine. Oh yeah, found it. Shoot it by. Shoot by the idea for sure. Definitely shoot the idea over. So Cowboy thinks the Canes are gonna win. So we got one for the Canes, one for Florida. Bobrovsky's coming down the ice. What's this? Just a clap bomb by Bobrovsky. Just imagine.
No, not even. They do the knuckle puck. He takes off
takes
off his helmet. He throws it down. He gets on one stick and he knuckle pucks it all the way in. Let's go.
Yeah, you know what? That would be hilarious though. If like they made the Mighty Ducks movie with today's NHL rules and like a parody skit, right?
Oh my God.
Like just ripping off the helmet, ref blows it dead. That's 2 minutes. You go to the box. Because you can't take your bucket off anymore.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh man.
But yeah. I mean, from what I saw, it's been a pretty good game from what I was listening to while helping customers. It's been a pretty good game. It's gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. Absolutely. As we go into the overtime. I have. I'm gonna say. Jesper Frost or Martinook to score the overtime winner with 2 minutes left in the first overtime. So
I'm gonna say Drury because he had a goal taken away from Drury. I almost said Chris Drury. I was a big fan of Chris Drury.
So was
I. Drury banks off of Bobrovsky's head and in. You know, I'll just be very specific. But no, Drury with a wrist shot, I think, will be the winner. And then if I was going to say a Panther player that if they did go that way, I think Duclair. I think Duclair.
You right about Pony? That's what we're doing? You right about Pony?
I mean, listen, Duclair's look pretty decent.
Yeah,
I like what
I've heard his
from
name
him.
a lot. I've heard his name a lot tonight, so I know he's been putting that work in.
John Cooper is an analyst, man. It's interesting. I think it's kind of cool they're starting to like evolve with their media coverage. I think TNT does it the best out of the two networks from ESPN compared to TNT.
Yeah, I would say.
Do you watch the Pat McAfee show?
You explain to me at what point in my day I have actually time to watch anything. I'll wait. I'll sit here. I'll wait.
I mean, listen, you're here with me with now, bro. Well, you can.
I sit here, but this is why we always discuss everything, right? Is because unfortunately I don't have the time I did before, right? Before my job was kind of in house. I used to take care of my mom here, and then now I have to go out. So now my time is absolutely bombarded with just travel for the most part.
Did you guys get a lot of rain today?
Oh my god. It's been absolutely horrific.
Yeah, dude, it's like still raining here.
Yeah, it's still raining here. That's why I started risking my life to get here.
Fuck, dude. Are you working tomorrow?
No, I'm off tomorrow.
You're off?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I know, tomorrow's game is at 3 o'clock, right?
Yep, 3 o'clock. Oh, wait, will you be busy?
No, I should be good. I'm going to try and go early.
So, I mean, that should be good for tomorrow's stream. Actually, funny enough, view from the crease. Fajardo's from Queens.
Yo.
And I'm in Massachusetts. I'm currently the New England Patriots quarterback. They decided to get rid of Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi. They're like, this kid with the red hair? He's the one. I can throw dots, man. Just got to be within 10 yards. But
sheesh. What's the fight tonight? Do you know?
It was Hill and it was like I forget who the main card was. I'd have to look because he had the.
He had the title up.
No, let me pull it up. Holy shit, that Dubas video actually is picking up traction now. That's weird. Well, it shouldn't be weird. It just I didn't get many views on it at first. Peter, the Red Sox suck. At one point of the season, I would agree with you. They've kind of done better recently. So, I can't hate too much. I mean, they're beating San Diego 3-1 right now. They're not doing too bad. Honest question, do you like baseball, Fajardo?
I do.
The problem I have with baseball, though, is like it doesn't get exciting for me until like July, August. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, I like baseball. Am I going to sit here and watch a full game? I have not found the patience to do that. And honestly, I don't have the, if you have the time to sit down and watch a full baseball game, kudos to you. I don't have that time. I can't sit here and spend 5 hours watching a game? I can't. I'm sorry. Yeah. Maybe I'll catch an hour. Maybe I'll catch the last hour of the game. Coming around the 6th, 7th inning or whatever the case is, if it's a good game. But I just don't have it in me to sit there and watch from beginning to end, unless I have money on the line or some really big invested interest.
Appreciate new people popping in. Devin, a couple Devins, Matthews and Miller. Appreciate it. Boston team suck. I mean, listen, Miami Heat. I'm thinking they're gonna win that series, and Boston got out of it. I can't, they don't suck, but they can't clutch up. Let's see. Boston baseball is boring. Peter, that's the one thing I like. The games are a lot shorter this season. 2.5 hours. That's all it needs to be. There was baseball games before. It was over 3.5 hours. It was crazy.
They did. What was it? That new rule. You have a certain amount of time to get the pitch off now, or something like that. That's why the time is speeding up. And kudos to them for realizing you're losing people because of how boring it was getting. You know what I mean? And it's not even boring. It's there's some battles that just take forever. And hey, it is what it is. Yeah. But if every game is 3-4 hours, nobody's got 3-4 hours anymore.
Yeah, I think I've been to Fenway. I've been to where I actually would like to go is my co-host on the podcast channel. He has like season tickets to the Mets. I actually want to go to.
I thought he canceled that one.
No, he still has season tickets for the Mets. So like he goes to every single game right now.
Oh,
now he's a personal trainer, so he can make his schedule, so he can make it work.
Yeah.
I would never get a full season ticket for
Any
a team or a sport because it's just a lot. I
would
consider
if I had a 9 to 5, I would go back and get season tickets for the Rangers again. I would. If obviously, money and everything be taken into account, I would. I had season tickets. That was fun. But with my situation, I had to give it up, and it is what it is. But man, going to the games, even when you win, even when you lose, like it's being at a hockey game. The atmosphere is so different.
So Devin says Boston Bruins set an NHL record for the best team in history to win absolutely nothing. Hey, I mean, Florida's the better team in that series. I mean, hats off to them. Drift. Cat, do you think the Devils will win the cup back-to-back when their team reaches their peak? I definitely see them having the ability to win a cup, but to go back-to-back, man, that's so hard, and everything has to line up health-wise.
Oh, Shag, what up?
Shaggy, bro, what's going on, man? This dude was fantastic in that first round series, bro.
Appreciate you, Shag.
Appreciate you, man. Good seeing you back, bro. Oh, man, love seeing Shaggy back in the chat, bro. I miss Shaggy. I missed him, I missed him a lot, bro. He was a good fucking first starting out these live streams, man. He'd always show up.
Hold on, I gotta take this
Peter, I love going to Camden Yards in Baltimore for Oriole games. I've actually been to Camden Yards. It's actually a pretty nice, little nice setup. I did a crew. I think I told you once. I did a crew change down in Baltimore on the tugboat, and I actually went to a baseball game one time. It's actually pretty cool. So, wait, did you mute yourself? Oh yeah, he did mute himself. He did mute himself. I'm just talking. Talking about stuff.
No, I was on the phone. I had to take that phone call.
No, it's all good. So I'm just playing with you. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I had little appetite. Had such a little appetite that after the first round, I'm still a bit drained. I get it, Shaggy. I mean, it was a rough first round for Bruins fans, but it's always good seeing you.
Listen, I gotta honestly say, it's been a rough ride for every fan whose team lost in the first round because there were so many. This is one of the goofiest. Right, someone in our Discord was saying it. This is one of the goofiest playoffs in recent history that I can remember. Right, like top teams all go out, bottom teams are still in it. The top team that nobody thought would make it is still here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just been a really goofy playoff the way that the people have progressed.
The funniest part about all of this, right, to me, even as a Bruins fan, I have to acknowledge this has been one of the most exciting postseasons, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Like this is one of the most exciting. Like you don't know who's gonna win, and I kind of like that aspect of it. Now it sucks because, I thought my Bruins wouldn't fall apart there, but it was Florida's that team of destiny, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Like if Florida's like, "Yep, I'm just gonna come back at it."
Jesper Fast. Keep your eye on the kid.
I think as for Patrice being done, Patrice Bergeron, I kind of just want him to be done. You know what I mean?
I think You know what? I agree with you on that. I feel like Boston, the team, needs to just stop holding on to this nostalgia of what was and start embracing what's going to be, right?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and what's going to be is a very difficult couple of years as you rebuild, right? And finding the right pieces to make that championship team. Because you guys have a recipe that works very well. The way that you guys, the Bruins... Oh, wow. Let's go back to the action because I was close. We'll get back to this conversation a little bit later.
Yep. What a fucking save.
Yeah, it was an incredible save there by Bob. All right, so Florida
Claire,
starts
a little
off
up
fast.
and down here. Ooh, little whiff by
Hurricanes start
Barkov.
off fast.
Good save there by Ranta.
But see, like, these are the plays that scare me when it comes to the Hurricanes, right? Because they put a lot into that offensive, push right there and almost got it. Give them credit. They almost got it right there, right? But then the puck goes on the other way, and then they ice it.
Yeah.
Giving the Florida Panthers an offensive zone faceoff. That's dangerous. You don't want to do these things, man.
So Bennett here on the draw.
See what I said? Almost.
Oh, Forsling at the point. Oh, it had some rough stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Ekblad here to Forsling. Forsling, slap it up. Doesn't get out. But great play there by Tkachuk. Cousins.
Wait, what time are you at? Because I feel like I'm ahead of you.
18, 58, 57.
Count down to 51.
53, 52, 51.
Yep, we're here.
Yeah, why does Fajardo sound like the Threes announcer? That's hilarious, dude. Tkachuk here. Zaranin. Mr. Reenan.
Here we go.
They keep saying how they say his name sometimes. It's like fucking confusing me. Bennett here. Shoots it. Oh, wow! He had the rebound!
That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was a good penalty to take, though. That was a really good penalty to take.
Yeah.
Like, he just saved the goal.
100%.
Like, that's a goal if he...
Yep. Very good goal. I mean, very good penalty. Definitely saved the goal right there. Yep. I'll take that. Right off the faceoff. I said it. It's very dangerous giving them an offensive faceoff.
Ronta's played pretty good in this game, so... Montour here at the point. Throws it low. All the way around. Neither of these power plays have been great. Montour opening up. Bennett across.
Over.
What a play! What a tic-tac-toe!
I saw
what
it.
A finish!
Bro, I saw
finish.
That. Wow.
Wow, bro.
Tkachuk again.
Again, bro.
Again.
Wow.
What a goal. Tic-tac-toe. Told you.
That was, dude, it's funny. Like, the power plays haven't been effective, and then boom.
Just like yesterday, we were like, oh, Tkachuk has been playing like absolute ass. And then boom. Oh, my.
Wow.
This is going to be a very difficult situation for Carolina to come back from.
Wow.
This is gut-wrenching. 2 overtime games, you lose to the same guy.
Let's look at this play again here, man. Good hustle there. Bennett's play there, great play. Over to Reinhardt, tic-tac. Like, that's such a pretty play. Nothing Ronta can.
Yeah.
Nothing Ronta can do, man.
Not at all. That's not Ronta's fault at all.
No.
He's like, let's get off the ice. Let's go home. Let's go home. Oh my.
Tkachuk just wants to go back home. So this is
huge.
This is a stranglehold, man. This is not good. Can't really blame Ronta on that. That was just unfortunate going across the grain.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a hell of a play. That was a beautiful play to win it, though.
That is absolutely disgusting.
That was a disgusting play to finish it, man.
Oh, man, that's tough.
So, we'll go into the shots on goal. 38 to 26 in favor of the Canes. 56% on the dot in comparison for 44 for Florida. 0 for 3 on the power play for the Hurricanes. 1 for 3, the one coming in overtime. 30 to 24 in shots in favor of the Panthers. 16 to 14 in blocks in favor of the Hurricanes, and 11 to 8 in favor of the Panthers and giveaways. Wow, man.
I honestly feel for the Carolina fans. That's a tough pill to swallow. 2 overtime losses. You really question whether the team's gonna come. If you're gonna see the team come back and play another game here in the rest of this postseason. You know,
I mean, that's a rough one, man. It's a rough one. So we'll go into the goals here. Chatfield started it off. Aho hit it off Chatfield. First goal for the Hurricanes. And then the second period, Alexander Barkov off of a beautiful fake between the legs, then going backhand, buries that past.
he plays
Sprawling Ronta. And then no scoring in the third period. And Matthew Tkachuk off a feed from Bennett. Oh my God, off a feed from Bennett. Why is this fucking... There we go. From a feed from Bennett to Reinhart, then to Tkachuk. That was a pretty play. Like, that was a regular season type tic-tac-toe.
Mm-hmm.
That was fantastic.
Oh man, that's tough.
That's crazy.
That's a tough pill to swallow.
Can they come back now?
BTS?
Honest question now. Honest question if you're a Hurricanes fan. Can they come back in this series? Yeah, there's a chance, yes. But the one thing I'd have to say is that a lot of Carolina fans, put that thing in their cap thinking, oh, well, we're a dominant home team. Well, it's the playoffs, and things do change, right?
Yeah.
Now, Florida came back down from 3-1. This series is not over, and the one thing I'd have to say I'd be encouraged is Carolina had good surges in this game, and I would say for stretches we're the far better team.
Yeah.
They just need to learn to bury. They just need to get it past Bobrovsky.
Well, no, now our concern going into the playoffs, as we mentioned before, right, is they lack the goal scoring, right, going into the playoffs. And they found it in different places, which is great. But now, these are the moments where you miss those players that are injured and not here right now because they are finishers.
I agree with your sentiment somewhat, but Bobrovsky is playing so out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
And he's making saves in this game that he has no right making. And that, like, these players are shooting at the right spots, and he's just coming up, man. I got to tip the cap. Guy's playing phenomenal. He's really just locked in. And this is why you paid him $10 million. Didn't have a great regular season, but guess what? That don't fucking matter. This guy is playing out of his mind and is carrying this Carolina team. Honestly.
Florida team.
Jesus, Florida team. I'm sorry. I'm fucking...
No, don't worry. I've been backwards all day today, too.
I know.
I think it's the weather. I think it's the weather.
So, I mean, still, dude, it's like downpouring right now. But anyways.
Yeah, it'll stop in like the next hour. Oh, no, wait. If the winds, I think the winds are coming from you to me. So
yeah,
I'm going to see that rain in the next 2 hours.
Yes, I know. So fuck you.
Shit. No, fuck you, bro. I'm gonna feel it. Well, not really. I'm gonna fucking.
No, it's gonna be raining throughout the night for us. So.
Yes, us too.
What a fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
Like I can't get over, man. Matthew Tkachuk. I thought he had a better game this game. Some people got mad that I said he sucked last game, but he was kind of making dumb plays. I thought he played a little bit more tougher on the boards, or a little bit more intelligent with the moves and moving the puck, I should say. And I noticed him a bit more. He wasn't as invisible. The Carolina defense is extremely good, so it's very difficult on forwards to be successful. But dude, this guy's just got that clutch gene in him. You can't coach that, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with this sentiment right here.
One win at a time. Yep.
100%. Right? They got 2 wins here. That's fine. But now for Carolina, they need to simplify their mentality and say, all right, that's behind us. Let's look at the game coming up. Let's win the next game. That's it. Don't worry about where the series is at. Don't worry about who's doing what, who's on the streak, who's not on the streak. Let's win this next game. As a matter of fact, let's play it. Let's win shift by shift. Let's win the shift. You do that, you're most likely going to win this next game, which will be huge for them if they can get that Game 3 win.
And I can't blame this on Ronta. Ronta had a pretty good game. I mean, he made some nice stops, and the goals that he lit in, I mean, they were just, not many goalies would even stop those. So it's, I think he played fine enough. I don't think Anderson and net would have changed the outcome. the Panthers team, man, they have just such a strong
They have something.
mentality, man. They just don't give up. It's
Right-
crazy.
yeah,
even
right
when,
now
even
they
in
have
games
something.
like that first period was getting away from them. Let's make that very clear. Carolina was dominating the Panthers in the first period. It was getting away from them. And they found a way to come back in this game and win. It's crazy. Series isn't over, though. Carolina's got some chances here, but I have to wonder, is Bobrovsky in the Hurricanes' head?
That's the real question, eh?
I mean, is he in his head? That's the one thing I have to ask. Like, is Bobrovsky in these Hurricane players' heads? Because some of the saves he's making, dude, like on NHL 23 is the type of saves you'd be seeing, man. Like the cross crease, post to post, like that guy is just locked in and playing out of his mind. You gotta love it, though. I mean, this Panthers team is just built different, dude. They've hit a completely different gear. It's so peculiar, but we're probably going to be heading out of here for a bit. I'm going to go edit a video, but any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
I expect Carolina to go full throttle, game 3.
Absolutely.
No holds bars. You can't afford it. Good thing having someone like Brett Burns in there that's been through it all, kind of, and knows what it takes to win the cup. I'm pretty sure he's really calming everybody down, letting them know, like, hey, listen, it's okay. We can bounce back from this. Let's just keep our heads. And, this is one of the things, we've had this conversation multiple times throughout the season, even throughout the playoffs. This is when veteran leadership shows up. This is what they get paid for. The little bit of extra that they get paid for, this is when it counts. This is when you see the value in those players, right? Brett Burns is one of those guys. So look for the team to come out calm, ready to play, and pushing this next game. Because the way that they pushed this game, they should have won this game.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. Because as you know, I picked the Panthers to win this series, but in 7 games, right? I thought they'd split this series. I thought they'd split this in Carolina. I thought it'd be 1-1. It's just remarkable, and I could see Carolina winning 1 game in Florida. I could. And then it's 3-1. Then you go back to Carolina. It's 3-2. I don't
have that foresight. It's anybody's game, regardless of who's home. The way that these two teams are playing, the way that they're living it out on the ice, it could be anybody's game any night. Doesn't matter where they're playing.
Honestly, we watched that game 1, dude, and Carolina could have won that game in so many times.
Yep,
so many
even this game.
Same
Even this
thing with
game.
Florida. So many post-its, so many up and downs. Let's be honest with you. This has been absolutely a wild ride for Panthers and Panthers fans. And shout out to Fluffy Flying Sports. I did a collaboration with him. I feel happy for him, and he was probably ecstatic after this win. And before we get out of here, guys, if you have not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like this stream, comment down below.
Hold on, let me throw the Discord out here for everybody.
Yep, throw the Discord down below in the comments if you could. We are at 3,700 and some change in subscribers. We want to try to reach 4,000 in the next couple weeks if possible. And with your help, man, that would be greatly appreciated. Join the Discord. We're going to be setting up a form of watch party in the Discord for these as well, so you can kind of, take a part with us.
Yeah, so the watch party will be, we'll give you all the details out there. We'll still be streaming on here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, but more details will be in the Discord, so join the Discord so we can give you the heads up on what we're planning to do. And, thank you for your support. We really appreciate everybody.
Absolutely. You guys have been tremendous. I'm going to get some clips and start recording a video. We'll probably be up by midnight, 12:30, depending on when I get the damn video. So thank you guys so much for the support. I got more work to do, and I'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
That series, dude, this series is friggin' nuts, dude.
Yeah, it is.